to give inspiration to Reddy, actually, because I forgot to give it to him. We'll have to remind him when he arrives, because he should have gotten inspiration for healing Jefferson Jones, because I did give inspo to Vindaros for doing that as well. And also Yao Mei is still glowing with this purplish glow from the Indigon, the energy radiating through his body. And I was going to change Jefferson's movement speed, but I realized I think I made it 6 meters intentionally because mice are actually very fast. And the other thing that I wanted to correct was Jefferson said that spider folk attacked his people, but I actually meant ant folk. On 2 occasions I said spider folk, but it should have been in ant form, insectoids, ant people. But yeah, you've just inspected this room. You didn't find anything dangerous in it. Just a bowl of water, which Yao Mei picked up from the table and emptied onto the floor, and some kind of chest, which contained a pair of antlers, and I forget what else. Anyone remember what the chest contained?
Yeah.
Oh, it was like a brooch clip or something.
An
Yeah.
opaque black gem.
Yeah. Opaque black gem and antlers.
Nice. And yeah. What do you do next?
In case you found another door. Oh,
Trey.
wait a second.
Who wants to control Reddy and Jefferson, by the way?
Can I do Jefferson?
Yeah.
I would take Retty, but I'm having a lot of issues with Foundry again this week.
Okay.
Easy. Done.
Alright.
So apologies if I go slow again.
That's okay. Anna, you should be able to move Jefferson.
Ooh.
And Reddy, I'll give to Angelo. There you go. Alright, so do you use your twisted root wand with green leaves to open this door?
Does it look like one of those doors? It does, doesn't it? It
Yeah.
has like the vines and stuff on it.
Yep.
All right.
Green vines and leaves.
I think I'm just talking gibberish, thinking the others are understanding me. But yeah, I'm gonna use this wand.
Alright. Let me roll a d10.
7 monsters.
Alright. And just gonna also roll 3d20. Okay, so you point your wand at this door and these leafy green vines part to each side of the doorway, and you see inside another chamber that is very similar from the other one. There's just this mass of twisted green and yellow vines on the floor in the middle, which are sort of coming down from the walls on either side. And then there is some kind of chest against the wall. And once again, a shelf with a bowl of water on it with a root sticking out of the wall just above it that is occasionally dripping what looks like clear water into this bowl. Damn it, I fucked it up again.
That's
I have to hydrate
like
before
water.
I can do it. You must consume water to become water.
Beavable.
I've always heard it said you are what you eat, not what you drink.
We are like 90-something% water. I forget what percent it is.
70,
Sort of
70%.
70 something, yeah.
Oh. Well, we
Mostly.
are 99% water.
We are just a bag of water. Wobbling around.
We like water.
Can I stick a foot in?
Yeah, nothing happens when you do that.
Put more weight on foot across the threshold?
Nothing happens when you do that.
Take another step?
Everything seems fine.
Edge around?
Again, these vines on the floor reach up a little bit and twist slightly around your legs as you walk, but they're very gentle, just these soft kind of tendrils licking at your legs. And as you walk, they don't grab onto you, they sort of just fall back down into this pile. But
Do
it
they
feels
look like they're dying?
No. The vines look very vibrant. And they are growing out of the walls, so they seem like they probably have whatever energy in them is also in the rest of the Grimbower.
Can I inspect this chest?
Yep. This
And,
chest... Go ahead. This chest is very similar to the other one, beautifully designed, and has these patterns and engravings on it, maybe floral patterns and leaves and other natural looking symbology. But if Vindaros has a look at, he can tell you once again that it's very strange. It looks like it wasn't actually carved by tools, but just there's no evidence of chips or dents in these carvings. And it just has no lock on the front. And the hinges at the back appear to be made of these roots that are also kind of growing up out of the floor.
I mean, Doris, how'd you open the other one? Can I roll again for intelligence?
Yeah, go for it.
Come on. Haha.
I remember not so long ago when I opened it. I just opened it.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't booby trapped. I had to look for traps,
Oh, good. Oh, good.
and it just hinged back.
All right. Twig's gonna try and pry it open. Hey, why'd you step away?
I was actually, I just safety first. I was supposed to pick up the bucket of water and just hold it ready to like douse.
Yep, you can do that pretty easily. It's just a simple
pail
wooden
of-
bowl of water. You can easily pick it up.
Just ready to douse Twig.
Thanks for the confidence.
You lift open this lid. It doesn't have to be forced open or anything. It opens very smoothly. And inside you find 6 translucent striped brown gemstones. I think actually you're high enough level now, and you've been exposed to enough gemstones that you would identify these by sight as banded agate gems.
6 of them.
6 of them. You also find a potion of healing
Oh!
in a
Yes!
small clay vial, which you can very easily identify.
Great.
And you find nothing. You just find those 2 things.
I'll
Point
come.
weak.
Yes, look at this. Ah.
Okay.
Okay. Whew. Wow. Good haul. Hey guys, look what I got.
Ooh, that's good. Let's open all the rooms.
Let's open all the rooms. He's gonna get really excited, actually. Like, he'll run to this room.
Okay.
Yao Mei is ready to point at the room he's standing right next to.
You both. So you're gonna both open at the same time?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Both of these doors open at the same time. And let me just.
Roll some stuff and make it. We just really like to make things more complicated for you.
That's all right. Both of these rooms look pretty much identical except for their general shape. Or their specific shape. I guess their general shape is also identical. I'm confused. I've confused myself. Anyway, there are no occupants in either of these rooms. And you can do whatever you want to test to see if they're trapped or anything like that. There doesn't appear to be any difference. You see pretty much the same setup. And let me see if there's a quick way to do this. You find some things in these chests. You find nothing. You find nothing. And you find nothing. One of these, one of these chests, the one on the left, Yao Mei, you come up empty-handed. It's just an empty chest.
Still cool. Next room.
Yeah,
Twig,
come on. Okay.
you find. Ooh. You find 2 wooden tablets that are about the size of a human palm.
Ooh.
And in each one of them, there is inscribed a bind rune of some kind.
Sweet. Can I tell what sort of bind rune family it might come from?
Yes. Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
And both of these are pretty recognizable to you by this stage. You've been learning more about magic. You can get a sense from the energy that is locked in these bind runes. I will say that you are able to identify these, especially one of them is a necromancy spell, and it is Bestow Curse. And the other one is an abjuration spell, and it is Dispel Magic.
Hey. Sweet. And it's just one of each?
One of each.
Okay.
Yeah. And they are bind runes, so you can cast them directly from the tablet if you don't wish to hold on to them in order to learn them. You also find a jug, an amphora, full of some kind of liquid. It's got a stopper in it, so you're not sure what it is at a glance. And you find nothing.
Does it smell like a potion of healing?
Without opening the stopper?
Oh, I would like to open the stopper.
Pulling the cork out, I guess. I guess it's a cork. It doesn't smell like a potion of healing, no.
Does it smell like stinky root water?
Let me ask Google what this would smell like. It has a slight metallic smell to it.
Is it blood?
How would you determine that?
I'm gonna dip a finger in and look at my finger.
Yeah, you think it's blood.
That's gross. But could be useful. Okay.
Could be.
I'm gonna show these goodies off. Should we look in more rooms, guys? Okay.
This one adjacent to you?
Yeah.
Okay. This room is, once again, very similar. And
Ooh.
Jefferson will run in here and have a look.
Wait, what?
I'm still being careful when I enter a room. I'm not going to say it anymore because it's going to get really repetitive, but every time.
Yeah,
Be
you
careful.
you do the same old checks and you don't find anything. But in the chest, Jefferson will find... he finds 6 sprigs of mistletoe.
Ooh.
Rachel will be, thank you very much. I'll look after those.
Maybe...
Mr. Jones?
Maybe I will add that to Reddy's inventory. So we don't forget.
Did you say 5 sprigs?
6.
6? Ah. It's
Why?
a foot in a bit. No. What's one mistletoe called? Called again? Finger. That's a hand. I found a hand of mistletoe.
Oh yeah, 6 toes. It's a bit of a mutant.
Maybe that's normal for his kind. You don't know. Actually, you would know.
Big of mistletoe. And there's 6 of them. Okay. What else? Nothing else. Just sitting by themselves at the bottom of this at this chest.
Another.
Extra room.
Let's go to the we'll go back this way to the top, up this way and we can sweep this end.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we'll sweep the other end because I'm sure there'll be stairs somewhere down there that we can
Okay.
hopefully.
The walls here appear to be made out of wood and bark, but are also crawling with these vines that, just like everywhere else in the tree, shift occasionally. Some of them may be pumping fluids and things through them. And if you open this door...
Wait, Jefferson, get behind me.
You looked a bit eager, Jefferson. You really wanted to get in there.
You find another room. Very similar. This one... I guess whoever gets this room is kind of a bit ripped off because it's got this strange shape to it. And you can look for traps and things. You don't find anything. And inside the chest here, you find some more possessions. Probably. Possibly. Ooh. Oh, you find a clump of moss. That is all.
I'm sure Righty will like that.
Another.
Oh yeah, actually, Angelo, if you wouldn't mind adding that to Reddy's inventory,
no worries.
if you think he would enjoy
Yeah.
a clump of moss. All right. Are you opening this door with Reddy standing in front of it?
Oh, I was just give me a sec. Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
the next one in line.
All right.
Uh-oh.
So. Okay. As the leafy vines of this door part ways, you see that in this room there is a tree spawn. The tree spawn appears to be kind of standing in the center of the room, but has all of these vines that are coming out of the walls and traveling along the floor wrapped around its body. And there are also vines descending from the ceiling that are also wrapped around its body. And it appears to be suspended by these vines in the center of the room in a sort of a standing position. And when you open the door, you see that it appears to have its eyes, or these sort of empty sockets, skull-like sockets where its eyes should be. They appear to be closed. Maybe that it doesn't have lids, but maybe just the sort of bony areas around them. The forehead and the cheek are sort of closed a little bit. And as soon as you open the door, it snaps to attention. It opens these eye sockets and turns its head directly towards the door, and it begins immediately lowering from these vines into a standing position in the middle of the room. And it reaches out these long, thorn-like hands and begins moving towards you. So let's roll for initiative. Alright. I guess it drops down pretty quickly from this suspension that it's in. These vines just as it becomes aware of what's going on. And it moves a lot more rapidly than you would expect it to move, and you're sort of taken aback. At least Reddy is, who can see it. And so it lands on the ground and steadies itself, and reaches out with these clawed hands and moves out through this opening and turns to Reddy and attempts to claw him in the face. But it misses. Reddy.
Retty will just getting used to his I think he'll bonus action Shillelagh. I think, and he's got green from just get used to a green flame symbiotic. I don't want to use it.
His sheet's not complicated at all. I don't know what you're struggling with. It's clearly the
I'm not sure
symbiotic elementalele.
I've got no idea if this actually does or hurts anyone. I'm just gonna green flame shillelagh. Stick to the basics. I'm not sure about symbiotic if that hurts anyone, so we'll take it.
Yeah, well, so he activates this symbiotic energy. How long does it last? Only 10 minutes. I think probably he hasn't activated that and would need to.
Is it? Oh, I'm just trying to. Is it something that he has a certain amount of?
I don't
The energy.
think so, and now that I think about it, actually, it's very likely that he would have activated it before you open the door. He would often do it in preparation, so go ahead and use the green flame symbiolele. Or the elemental...
Okay, so
let me just see how long elemental weapon works, because I know that he had that up. That lasts for an hour. I'm not sure about that one. He doesn't appear to be concentrating either. I don't think he's got that one up. Yep.
okay, I'll use the green flame symbiote lately.
Symbiolele. Oh.
No.
As he tries to strike at this thing, his quarterstaff sort of gets stuck on either side of this narrow passage and just scrapes against both of the walls. Like this thing like barely has to kind of step back to get out of the way. Jefferson.
Okay, as Jefferson runs past, Twig's gonna be like, Jefferson, no! And he's gonna bronze scimitar, hit him with his scimitar.
He's like, don't worry, Twig. I'm a pretty good warrior. And he hits.
Oh, yes, he hits. Oh.
Nice. 8 slashing damage. And he just hacks into the vines and root like rib cage on the back of this creature as it's kind of taking a step back from ready. And it whips around to face him. Twig.
I'll blast him.
Nice.
My God. Whoa.
How do you run around the corner and kill this creature with this firebolt?
I'm mid-leap into the corridor, and I, like, just go real hard, like, double hands, you know, real intense, right at its head.
Are you holding your staff?
Yes.
Soul reaping staff?
Yes.
So you just... this firebolt just straight over Jefferson's head and just hits this thing square in the chest, and it's just knocked backwards once again into Reddy's arms as he has to kind of push it off of him because it's already on fire as it falls to the ground. And we're out of combat as it just continues to burn in the corridor before you.
Yao Mei kind of looks like he was ready to kind of run in, then he goes, oh.
Oh no!
Daros goes in and gets the bowl of water from the room he just entered with Twig and just douses the body out. Okay, guys, it's safe. Safety first.
For a moment, it fills this corridor with smoke. But
no one can see. Everyone's blinded.
Oh.
Does it have a wand?
It does have another wand that's the same as the ones that you have already.
Okay, well I don't know that, so I hold it up and I go, "There's another one. Is it the right one?"
Oh. Ah.
No.
No. No.
Let's drop it on the floor.
I'm going to design an encounter specifically for a colorblind character.
This was not in my plans. I said it last week. I made it canon. Now I have to live with the consequences.
That's good. It's good having a
I
weakness
also
as a
wrote
character.
it on my character sheet.
Also, you didn't search this room, so you can do that if you wish.
Oh. Yes, please.
And in this room, you find, by the time I've finished speaking, some woodcarver's tools. That doesn't make sense, does it? Why would they be woodcarver's tools?
But, no, that's how they oh yeah, maybe they give each other's tats or something. Do you know tats?
Maybe they just
fantastic.
found it. It could have been from one of the bodies they took. Because they also had like the cloak pin too.
Yeah. Okay, you find woodcarver's tools. Little tattoo kit.
Any
You
cool
find-
ink colors or?
No ink. But you do find... something else. Which is... you find a little pouch. And this pouch has inside of it 37 copper pieces.
Ooh.
And 53 silver pieces. And it has some gems. It has three gems which you recognize as blue quartz gems. Transparent pale blue gems. All in this little pouch. And the pouch is a leather pouch stained with blood.
Got a real obsession with this blood.
Wait, did you want to hold on to that stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hold on to that stuff.
I've just added the woodcarver's tools to Vindaras's.
Okay, cool.
I wrote down the numbers if you need the coins again.
I think it's 37 and 53.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yao Mei, you have two wands? You're gonna double wand these doors?
I kind of wanted to. But I might call people over first so that there's at least framing on either side of the doors if there's something inside. So I might just be like, everyone, get ready. And I'm like, holding them up and I'm ready to go.
Oh, sorry, Vindaris. I just moved you.
That's okay. Retti's stuck underneath that Treespawn still. The dead one.
Okay.
Not again. Always getting stuck, that little tortoise man. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Alright.
It's just so much fun.
Both of these doors open. Similar rooms once again. Not occupied.
Ooh.
Yeah, they got the dodgy rooms, these guys. Maybe it's the ones with the views.
They're probably the coolest.
Yeah, unfortunately there are no windows down here. But these rooms are... I should have mentioned... Oh, I thought I... Each of these rooms also has one of these sun globes in it. just up near the ceiling, spinning around, radiating this warm sunlight. Okay. 18. Ooh, you find actually in here, I'll say, Yao Mei, when you walk into this room, you actually see, before you open the chest, a bag, like a a small sack on the ground, maybe like about this big. Just a small leather sack.
Can I kick it lightly?
Yeah.
Does it feel like it's fully solid?
It feels pretty solid, but it warps a little bit when you kick it. It retains the imprint of your kick somewhat.
Ooh.
Okay. Can I like, before opening it, can I just like, does it smell like anything?
Let me Google that as well.
Stumping the GM tonight.
Through this sack, you smell a mild animal-like, kind of sweaty, oily smell.
Okay, I'm gonna be. I'm gonna reluctantly, trepidatiously open the bag. Just like keep my face kind of away and just like.
In this bag, you see this off-white, yellowy, chalky-looking, jello-y looking substance.
Ugh.
You think this is a bag of tallow. A 450 gram bag of tallow, to be precise.
Alright, I guess I'll keep that and I'll try and open this chest after making sure it doesn't look like there's something that might hurt me.
Yeah, you can open this chest and it is empty.
I found some fat! Unless I hold the bag up.
And if Reddy goes into this other room, he finds in the chest another little sack, this one containing talcum powder. A 450 gram bag of talcum powder. And nothing else. Just lying in the bottom of this chest.
Yeah. Shall we take it with us? Put it in his inventory?
Yep, I'll do that. I'll put it in.
I'm adding the bag of tallow to mine now.
More flavors.
You can make some fatty talcum? Talcum-y tallow? Talcum tallow.
It would become a paste, at least. Maybe it would stick stuff. Who knows?
That's true. Could work a bit like a bit of a glue or something. Alright, does Jefferson open this door? On the far end?
Yeah.
Alright, stand where you want to stand. Okay, this room also empty.
Ooh. Okay, Jefferson goes in.
And what do we got? 3 sheets of vellum. in the chest.
Hey. 3 sheets of vellum.
And also folded up fairly neatly is a sheet, what looks like a grey sheet. It's filthy, it's covered in dirt, and yet it's folded up neatly. And that's everything you find in here.
Can we unfold this grey sheet and see what it is?
Yeah, it's just a plain grey flax sheet. Covered in dirt and grime. Maybe there's a couple of holes in it, but otherwise it's mostly in reasonable condition if it were washed.
It'll be a good camping tool.
We've used worse.
Link's here.
Oh, sweet. Go ahead and let him in.
Nah, just leave him outside in the waiting room all night. Bad. Illegal entry. Doors are locked after 7:30.
Block outlaws.
We've been brought forward quite a lot.
Hey, Link. You just found some mistletoe. 6 sprigs of mistletoe.
Ah, beautiful.
More than a full foot of toes.
Sorry, I'm late, guys.
That's alright.
What's going on here?
Unacceptable.
So you've just been checking in all of these rooms, these chambers, and most of them are empty, but all of them have a similar setup where there is just a chest and this pile of vines in the middle and a bowl of water on a shelf, a wooden shelf, which seems to have grown out of the walls in the corner. And many of these chests have apparently random possessions in them. But in one case, you opened the door and you saw a Treespawn that was suspended by these vines in the center of the room and appeared to be in some kind of stasis, sleeping perhaps, and it lowered to the floor and attacked you.
We dealt with it efficiently.
Didn't even get to my turn, so it was great.
Guys, do you wonder what these rooms are for? I mean, I haven't seen anything like this. Kind of makes me think of a beehive or something.
Maybe they're just for like sleeping. Maybe that's what the other one was doing, and we woke it up.
Yeah, they sleep so weird.
Yeah.
This isn't actually a pretty good tree. We could actually move all in here. All these rooms.
That's a great idea.
Open living space downstairs.
I think the locals might not like it, but yeah.
Well, we can deal with them.
We could trade with them.
Trade with... Oh, you don't mean these guys in the tree. Okay.
Yeah, no, not in the tree. Not in the tree.
Oh, I wouldn't deal with... No.
We could be
Link.
the Treespawn.
We are the Treespawn. You are what you kill now.
Let's go get him, Tweak.
This way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we lost Link again.
Oh no.
Okay. Just let me know again if he tries to join.
Tries. Everyone in position? Okay. Let's do this. Open the door.
Which one or ones are you opening? This one? Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. This has another tree spawn in it.
Ooh.
Where's my D6? Huh. Apparently I don't have a D6. Oh my god. I have so many fucking dice I can't find a D6. The most common dice. I mean die. Okay. Alright, it is another one of these basic tree spawn. Which also snaps to attention and begins lowering itself to the floor and coming at you. So let's roll for initiative again.
He's just a basic birch.
Basic birch.
Were you thinking of that all week? Because it's great.
I tried though. I tried real hard. Link's back.
Okay.
Just in time.
Alright. Okay. Jefferson leaps forward. I'll take care of him.
Oh gosh, Jefferson. You don't have to. Whoa!
Nice.
Yes, he does.
He just leaps into this room, swinging this bronze scimitar, which is bigger than he is, using it like a pole arm. He just brings it down practically over his head and hacks into this thing, and in one swoop just hacks a whole part of its side off, and one of its arms falls to the ground. It's trailing behind it. It's still lowering itself to the ground in the vines as he does this. And it also just chops, or kind of severs this tree spawn's connection to some of these vines, and so it then sort of like falls the rest of the way to the ground, like lands unceremoniously on the ground. I'll say it's prone even. Twig.
Twig is going to yes. And he's gonna attack him with advantage. Because he's prone, or no?
Only if he attacks him in melee. Otherwise it's disadvantage.
Alright. He raises his arms and shoots out a firebolt.
Disadvantage though.
Oh, sorry, disadvantage.
That's alright.
My bad.
I'll go with the left one as the second roll. 7's a miss.
Wait, 7 or 15?
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Oh yeah, it is 15. Oh, you rolled with disadvantage the second. Oh, okay. Yes, 15 hits.
Sorry.
No, that's alright.
Okay.
No, I mean, I knew that. I was just confused about, I don't know what I was confused about. I just saw the 7. Alright. 9 is enough to take it out. It's dead before it's able to kind of wake up properly and pull itself back up from the floor.
Yao Mei lowers his sword again, kind of sad.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's good. It's good. It's not hurting us. Just get rid of it. My sword goes out. I reignite it.
Alright. But otherwise, nothing else in here. In the chest, you find a herbalism kit.
Ooh.
And nothing else. The herbalism kit is just all of the contents of it are just spread out in the bottom of this chest. It's not in a bag
I'm happy
or
to
anything.
add that to my inventory. I've already got one, so I can just
Ah, nice.
increase quantity.
Fuck, it's getting warm again.
Yeah.
Can you send some of that up to Sydney, please? It's so cold. I'm running a heater.
Oh, God.
And I'm wearing jumpers and stuff again.
Oof.
I had to put a second blanket on my bed to sleep last night.
It'll
not
get
good.
there.
Not like that.
It gets especially hot in here because the sun just comes right in this window. And I can't like put a fan on or anything because it'll just fuck with the microphone. Anyway, Vindaros, are you opening these doors?
Yeah, I'll let everyone get into position first. We'll go.
All three of them?
Which way?
Ooh, yeah. All three.
Alright.
Everyone choose a door. There's actually 4. There's 4
Oh, there's
doors.
4. Okay.
I can double wand.
Ooh.
Okay. Alright. Let's see.
Getting here, Jefferson. He loves to fight.
Oh, yeah.
I'm ready.
Yes, you are.
I'm Vindaros.
All of these rooms are empty.
Ooh.
Same layout.
What do you mean there's not 4 Treespawn ready to kill us? That's crazy.
And we're all charging, ready to go.
Okay. What do we got? A water skin. Empty. Empty water skin. And a ivory statuette of a tree. That's it. Oh, sorry, there's multiple. There's four rooms we gotta do. Okay. The next room is...
Vindaros doesn't want to hold onto that ivory statue.
Doesn't want to hold it?
Doesn't want to hold it.
Oh yeah, ivory.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, they didn't mind that. They harvested.
Yeah.
I'll grab it.
Okay. That's... So this one has... In this one there is a pan flute. Just a pan flute. Then we got... Ooh. Okay, this one just scattered around the base of this chest, not in a bag or anything. There are 18 translucent pink gemstones with mossy grey markings. You can identify these as moss agate. So 18 moss agates. And 3 preserved carnivore rations.
Whoa.
And then the last one... And you can sniff at those rations and they seem... Well, they're preserved, but yeah, they seem pretty fresh, pretty untainted. They don't look like they've got blood in them or anything like that. They look pretty edible. And you find a small pouch containing, you can kind of grab it and it feels like it has like a powder in it. You're not sure what it is. You'd have to open it. Do you open it?
Open it. Open it.
Can I sniff it first and see if it smells like anything?
It smells like rotten eggs.
Don't open it.
I'll do what I'll do. I'll make that face that dogs make when they smell something really like gross, and just kind of back away. Bad, bad, bad.
Can I open it?
Yeah, you can open it. Inside you see a yellow crystal-like powdery substance, and you're hit in the face by this smell of rotten eggs as soon as you open it.
Ugh! This stinks! This could be powerful. I'm gonna...
Is it because it's stinky?
The stinkier, the more powerful.
Yes.
Could be.
Yes.
Remember, you can try to identify things when you find them.
Oh, can I identify? Can I identify it?
Yeah, give me an intelligence check.
Okay. It's too stinky. I have no idea.
No, you think this is sulfur.
Ooh.
Or brimstone.
Excellent. Do I know what I can do with it?
Only if you do.
Hmm.
But that's everything you find in these rooms.
I can take the carnivore rations. I already have some.
I'm happy to take the pan flute. I figured Twig might take the gems as well.
Yeah, I can take the gems.
I think you've got all the other gems so far.
I'll pick up the empty water skin.
And then that's everything.
Cool.
I'll take this nice looking ivory statuette.
Oh, nice.
Do you say that?
No.
Do you respond in any way, Vindaros, when you see Reddy putting this statuette in his bag?
You probably just... Not so much to Reddy putting the statue in his bag, but more the side of it. He'd probably just be really disheartened that someone's gone through quite a bit of pain for someone else's pleasure.
The next time Vindaros and Yao Mei kind of cross paths, you might just kind of pat him on the arm lightly and nod.
Last passageway.
One more.
Ooh.
Somehow the darkest of all the passageways.
Oh no.
This whole area is lit by this strange green light emanating from the rachis, or the stem of the Grimbower, the inner stem of the Grimbower. But it doesn't reach into this corridor so well. It's pretty dim in here until you open the doors and see these sun globes. Are you going to open all of these doors at once?
Hang on, before we do, let's place our bets now on how many Treespawn we're going to have to fight. I'm thinking 16.
All of the Treespawn in this place are cramped up in these rooms down in this.
Through the floor.
They're all having a meeting.
Do you want to come and sleep in my room?
Yes, please. I'm afraid of the dark. My son's out.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the same thing.
They haven't fixed it yet. It's been a week.
Damn management.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. What do we got? 5 D10s. Oh, man. Super lucky.
Ooh.
None of these rooms have anything in them. Seems like this level is pretty vacated. You could have had a fair bit worse luck. There could have been some much harder foes in here as well.
Ooh.
So you did really well. Okay, let's see what you find in these final rooms. Maybe I'll just do them all at once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Roll initiative.
That is the gift.
Okay. You find a collection of bones.
Ooh. Yao Mei?
They're for me.
They are, you think, Yao Mei, if you do the taste test and everything,
Yeah.
that these are Ungul bones.
They smell like your friend, Twig.
Which friend?
Tristan.
No, Ungul.
Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong creature.
Deer folk. As opposed to Ulva, wolf folk.
Okay, then I'll say that to Retty instead.
And also nothing there. So just that in that one. This one has. Oh, okay. This one has some money in it. How lovely. All right. This one is just a bag of coins. It has no copper coins. 20 silver coins. And 12 gold coins.
Gold? Because you mentioned there was no gold. Give me copper coins.
No, there was no copper.
Oh, there was
Oh,
no
no
copper.
Oh.
No coppers around here.
What's the color of a 2-cent piece? Alright, where am I? Nothing. And oh, you find some pyrite, some fool's gold. I would try to fool you with it, but you've already got some pyrite. You know what it is. And that's all in that one. This one.
I have pyrite. I'm just gonna add more.
Okay. Okay, this one you find more gems. These gems are in a small wooden box. But this one looks like it was carved by sentient animal folk. And these gems, there's 8 of them. They are translucent green gemstones. You can recognize these as chrysoprase. Chrysoprase. Chrysoprase.
Who's that chrysoprase if I
Oh, chrysoprase.
if I do?
If I do chrysoprase myself? If I do chrysoprase so?
I was going to say, we're slowly getting more Italian. The pronunciation of this.
Oh, okay. So these ones I shouldn't have just told you what they are because they... Yeah, we'll just say that you're able to identify these. One of you in the group, for some reason, who recognizes these gems? Does anyone feel like they...
I'm sure of it.
Yeah, Reddy, you feel like you've seen these before for some reason, and you think that these are pretty valuable, more valuable than any of the other gems that you found in this building, at least. And you find 8 of them.
Woohoo!
And that's all you find in that one. And then in the last one, okay. Last one is empty. And that is all. I think that's all. Did I miss any of them? No. Nice. That went pretty well.
I might run back and just go, and run back and check the body of the second Treespawn just to see if it had a wand.
I'm lucky you went to check it if you can't tell the colour difference.
I'm just going to grab the wand and bring it back and be like, is it the right colour? I'm just going to keep doing that.
True.
Yeah, maybe this one, the wand is just resting next to the bowl on the shelf. But yes, it does otherwise have a wand.
Okay, so I'm going to take that and I'm going to run back and be like, I found another wand. And I'll just like hand it to Retty and be like, Red?
I look at the wand. Was it green?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, the wand is green. Yes.
I shake my head sadly at Yao Mei.
And drop it on the ground.
Yao Mei, give me an intelligence check to see if Reddy can understand you. Actually.
Oh shoot! Yeah, forgot about that.
I was thinking that you're so excited to come back with the wands, like running out to it with Reddy that
I did it.
yeah.
So
I was so excited. I remembered a single word in Jungle Common.
yeah, nice. Yeah,
How do
you
you even know that
probably
word?
tried to communicate somewhat about your colorblindness, maybe.
And just be like, oh, okay. Oh well. That's kind of. Keep going.
You know the word red, but you have no idea what it means.
Just before we go down there, can Twig just like
Up.
grab one of these bowls? Oh, sorry, up there, and stand at the doorway and splash it over these vines from afar, just to see what happens.
Nothing happens when you do that.
Okay.
The vines appear moistened.
Ah!
They glisten a little bit in the sun globe light.
Very interesting.
Just as I suspected.
This water is wet.
Upstairs. Is it time?
Whoop.
This is a bit, I don't know, just an idea. How's everyone traveling? Since we've cleared out this level, do you think it's worth locking down in one of these rooms for a short rest?
We could. I wouldn't say no.
Yeah, if Twig is feeling fine, but is happy to take a short rest. or try to take a short rest.
Same with Ridley.
Will the short rest help you with your spell thingies, your inner magical abilities?
It very may well. Yes. Let me see.
Yeah, you can use Arcane Recovery.
Okay, or what about we go upstairs, have a look around, because we still have to go back downstairs anyway, and maybe on the way back, if need to, we can stop for a short rest.
Sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. And we're heading up, correct?
Yeah,
The
these
stairs.
stairs are leading upwards.
Are these stairs anything different to what we've seen previously?
Nope, they
Similar
appear
make?
the same. You don't see anything about them that looks dangerous or threatening. Once again, just a single sun globe hovering just below the ceiling.
Okay, let's go up quietly. Watch out for the sun globe. I don't want to touch it again. He's ducking underneath the sun globe.
Give me a stealth check if you wish to move quietly. All right.
How am I making around there? Oh, okay, I was waiting for it.
Okay, so Vindaros, as you come up here, you see ahead of you at the top of the stairs, the vines on the floor here are much more similar to the ground floor, except they are bulging out of the floor. This room appears to be just full of these thick vines with these glowing bulbs in them, and also at the top of the stairs is a very bright window letting the sunlight into this room, and below that window is what looks like a shelf, similar to the shelves that you saw in the chambers on the previous level, but in this case this shelf is supporting boxes, or perhaps one long box made out of wood that, as you come up these stairs, you can see is like a planter, and it is full of all kinds of plants and flowers and unusual looking succulents and strange flora, that some of which you've never seen before, just growing under this window.
Can Vindaros hear anything in particular coming from the room?
Yes. You can hear this same kind of squelching, organic sounds that you've heard previously in other rooms, especially the Grimbower roots. And you can also hear this kind of shifting sound and slithering sound. Sounds like vines moving over vines, perhaps. There's a fair bit of activity in this room, it seems. You're not sure what it is, but there's definitely something going on in here.
Okay. I would like to still make my way to the top of the stair, not step onto the greenery yet. And just I sort of want to, there's like an odd square there.
Yeah, that's alright.
So you know what I mean? Like I'm on the top plate there.
as you step up to the top of the stairs here, you notice also there are some insects in this room. A bee flies past your trunk.
Oh.
And you peer into this room. I presume you're still being stealthy.
Correct.
Everyone has been able to be pretty stealthy. Actually, Yao Mei, do you have to roll at disadvantage because of your armor? I can't remember. Does somebody?
Oh, I might actually have to, but I think I rolled pretty low anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's all good, actually. I think...
Yes, stealth disadvantage.
Yeah,
I
but I
completely
think
forgot about that.
you being at the back, coming up the stairs behind everyone, maybe you make a little bit of noise. You sort of mistake the level of a step a little bit as you're coming up here. Make a bit of a thudding sound. But, again, this place, it doesn't seem particularly echoey, and you feel like everything's okay. And Vindaris, you see further in to this room something that gives you pause. Firstly, you see that this room has another one of these, well, it looks like one of these vine-like doors, except it is open. It appears to be more of just an archway. And through that archway, you can see in another room, there is some kind of creature, some kind of tree spawn. This one is different from the tree spawn that you've seen before, in that it has all of these long vines and whip-like tendrils coming off its head and its shoulders and its arms. And otherwise it's pretty similar. It's just this kind of skeletal looking thing made out of plant matter, and it has a mouth, unlike the tree spawn that you attempted to interrogate in the armory. And it just has this skull-like mouth with all these sharpened roots for teeth, they look like, and these glowing green eyes. And this thing is not looking in your direction, it's actually looking towards the southwest. And you can see that there is, from where you are, there's a bunch of light coming out of that direction, and you think it's probably another window. And you can just see in there also that there are more of these planters that have a bunch more of these strange plants and things in them. This creature, it seems to be kind of using its hands and these vines that are extending from its body to manipulate some of these plants and do things that you can't quite see most of what it's doing, but maybe you can see some of its vines sort of extending further into the back of the room over here, where it appears to be perhaps one of its vines is squeezing around a large root that's coming out of the wall, and it's like squeezing this vine, and this water is coming out of this root and sort of pouring over this planter, over these strange plants in this planter. It's like watering the plants.
Oh.
But it hasn't seen you yet.
Vindash will just take that one step back and just point down there saying, one. That's a mouth.
Yao Mei raises his sword like...
So Vindaris signals everyone to come out with his finger in his mouth. We're going to try to do this quietly and see what else is around on the top floor.
You feel that if you move further into this room, it won't be long before you're seen. Because Treespawn is just, it's moving about in this room. It's not facing your direction just yet, but it is sort of moving around, moving its head around.
Okay.
Perhaps it steps over in this direction.
Okay.
You can once again hear this strange creaking, groaning, whistling, all of these tree-like noises coming out of this room.
So I'll signal to everyone and then start making my way forward. Now, it's with this terrain, from the other terrains, we know this will be difficult terrain.
This looks very difficult. I think at that point, Twig, you will be spotted by this creature.
Darn. I went the wrong. Alright.
And you can also see directly to your north another one of these archways, open archways, and through there is another chamber that has some more planters in it. Actually, in this chamber, it has wooden boxes that don't appear to have plants in them. And in that room in particular, there seem to be a lot of insects flying around. I mean, they're in this whole place in general, sort of pollinating these plants and things. But in that room in particular, it seems to be full of bugs. And this Treespawn over here turns its head in your direction and like opens its mouth. This strange sound escapes its maw. Sounds like the wind mixed with some sort of angry beast. And it turns towards you, and these vines all around it begin retracting towards its body, and others begin sort of lifting up from the ground and moving through the air towards you. So let's roll.
Oh, I accidentally rolled Jefferson twice.
Which one did you roll first? Oh, it doesn't matter. He's at the start anyway. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Jefferson is eager for revenge. Okay. What does Jefferson do? Oh, shit. Oh, that's why you rolled him twice, because there's one that's like still down here. We'll use that one.
Whoa, double Jeffersons!
It's more powerful than what we thought.
Yeah.
For a second, he clones himself. It's really weird.
His long lost brother. Okay, so he can move 6, which is now down to 3. 1, 2, 3. Let me at him! Let me at him! Oh wait, he can dash.
As he dashes over here, he turns back to Twig and indicates that there is another one of these creatures in the room to the right.
Oh god.
Ready.
I'll cast Shillelagh and draw my shield and move here.
All right.
Oh. Twig is gonna... He's gonna cast Firebolt from where he is. Right at the guy in the first room.
It's a bit hard to aim with ready standing directly in front of you.
Sorry,
but you can always do that.
No, you just stay there.
Nice, that's a hit. Okay. 18. Nice.
Woohoo.
All right. That your turn?
Yes.
As you run into this room and Retty ignites his quarterstaff and Jefferson runs in there holding this scimitar in both hands and kind of turns to indicate that there's another Treespawn to the east. You fire this firebolt directly over Reddy's shoulder through this archway, and it just hits this Treespawn square in the chest as it is lifting its tendrils and beginning to move in your direction. It just blows it back and sets it on fire immediately. And you can see this fire even spreading along some of the vines that are coming out of its back and its head and its arms. And as you do that, you see, still looking in that direction, that another one of these viney Treespawn comes into the room from the north. And it moves very swiftly over this tangled floor, and it is going to run over to just to here. Just comes screaming through here directly for Jefferson. All of these tendrils and vines going flying through the air as it runs. Yao Mei.
Well, I guess I will enter the room. That's all I can get with my full movement and then half movement, so I think that's all I can do. I might dash in as well and go another little bit into the room.
Okay.
And I'll just end my turn there.
Alright. Vindaris.
Vindaris is going to move 1, 2, 3. Then he's going to dash as well and turn invisible.
Okay.
1, 2 to there.
And this room is also lit up by this strange green light coming from the core up here. These walls that are extending out of the core appear to be made of thick vines, just like lower levels of the Grimbower. And there are also sun globes in part of this room. You see a couple of them floating around as you run in here. And another one of these Vineslingers is going to emerge through this this archway here. And it just comes straight for Reddy. Actually, it is going to sort of pause in the archway, and it reaches out for Reddy with these. Let me see. As it comes over here, actually, all of these vines that are coming from its body and sort of writhing along the ground begin rising up around it. And it will continue actually to move over to here as suddenly you are surrounded by all of these vines that begin to poke out from the ground. So everyone in this radius, give me a strength save, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, when these vines appear, they try to wrap around your legs and reach up over your arms and your shoulders.
Oh no.
And so,
use inspiration
yeah, go for it.
after rolling. Is that okay? Cool.
Yeah, that's alright. Yep, it's just a reroll. And Twig, you are restrained. And also Jefferson is restrained. He's just swallowed up by these vines. You can barely see him as they just cover his whole body.
Oh dear.
Okay. Another tree spawn appears through this archway behind its ally, and it just walks through and around these tangling vines, unaffected by them. It is going to come down here, and it is actually... No, it's not. It's just going to stay back here. And it reaches out with its hands, and all of these vines and things extend over and through and around its ally here. And they are going to come for one of you. They come for Twig.
Does he have advantage on me being restrained?
Yes, he does. Thank you. Okay. These vines kind of hit you. They move pretty quickly. They do 7 bludgeoning damage as they whack at you and then wrap around you. And so you are also grappled.
Oh, man.
This feels a little bit like the fight with the spider form insectoids.
Yeah.
Okay, this tree spawn up here that is on fire, it's going to take finally some fire damage. I don't know if this is the first time I've done this or not. As it begins to move towards you, it collapses on the ground, burning, and falls face forward into these roots and vines and ceases to move. And you can hear this whistling, groaning, creaking sound coming from somewhere to the northeast, but you don't see anything. Okay, Jefferson. Jefferson is restrained. He
can still attack.
Yes.
Yes.
But he has disadvantage on his attack.
Okay.
And he can also use an action to attempt to free himself.
He's gonna go for the attack. He's furious.
He misses. This thing just sort of slithers out of the way.
I think he just has one attack.
Alright. Ready.
Ready, you will use green flame shillelagh.
Okay, 19 hits.
Nice.
Okay, so let me see. It catches fire as you hit it, but you do also notice that your quarterstaff kind of just bounces off it a little bit. Ooh. It still falters somewhat, and you think it's just resistant to the bludgeoning damage of your quarterstaff, but it still goes up in flames.
Does the other one catch fire or anything? Or take damage?
Green flame blade does how much damage to the other one?
Ooh, 1 damage.
1 damage to this one, and yes, it is also ignited.
That's it.
Alright, Twig.
Twig is gonna try for an ice knife aimed at this guy. He's gonna, try and wipe his sweat off his head. But he can't because he's grappled. So this is at disadvantage.
Yeah, maybe that's why it's at disadvantage.
Ooh.
10 is a miss, but it'll still do the
hit or miss, the shot explodes.
Yep.
Okay, so let me just
And so this is, let me
Oh,
see.
sorry, that was the wrong damage. That
When
was
hit, the
wrong
target takes the piercing damage. Then the target and each creature within 1 meter of it make a dex save. Okay, that will... Which one are you targeting? The one at the back?
Yep.
Okay. It will make a dex save and also the other one below it.
Dex.
What's the DC? 16.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
So they both fail. So they take 6 damage, is it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
6 cold damage. Okay, nice. And they don't appear to be resistant to that. They definitely don't like that. Both of them turn their heads in your direction. Well, one of them has just wrapped you up in all of these vines. The other one has attempted to attack Retty, but now it turns towards you as well.
Oh, sorry, I forgot, but as I cast it with my staff, I can do an extra 1d6 damage.
Okay.
Can I apply that?
Yeah, that's all right.
Okay.
So 1d6 necrotic. All right.
Yes.
Another 3 damage to the one that you targeted. And you can heal +3, right?
No, because I didn't kill it.
Oh, doesn't the staff...
Yeah, I think the staff.
No,
I
when
thought
you,
it was I
when
still
you
have to
deal
kill
damage using the staff as a focus, you can choose to deal an additional 1d4 necrotic damage for cantrips. Oh, it's 1d6 necrotic damage for first level spells and above. And when you do, you regain hit points equal to the necrotic damage dealt. So yeah, you gain 3 hit points.
Oh, excellent.
Okay. This one over here is also going to send some of its vines into the floor. And they will come up again all around it.
Oh, no.
So Jefferson is already restrained. That doesn't get ready, but Yao Mei, give me a strength save.
And Vindaris will do one as well.
Oh yeah, I didn't see you there.
Camouflage.
Yao Mei, how do you avoid these vines coming out of the ground and trying to wrap around you?
I feel like he's less like limber on his feet. He's just kind of slashing at them or like trying to deter them with the sword, even if it's not dealing damage. Like, because it's on fire, maybe it's just like, haha, and it's just keeping them away.
Yeah, maybe you can kind of knock them back a bit.
Yeah, like maybe with the flat of the sword or something, just kind of whack them. Like playing whack-a-mole.
And Vindaris, you're invisible. Well, how do you deal with this?
That's it. You probably see something trying to get traction onto him, but he's just like using his foot and just like giving them like a big like heel as they're coming up.
So maybe for a moment you can kind of work out where you are as these vines begin to sort of wrap around this invisible humanoid shape. But you're able to stamp them and whack them away. And this one's not going to do anything else. Yao Mei.
Okay, what I think I'm going to do is proceed forward. And surprise, surprise, I'm going to attack with my flaming sword. Isn't that crazy?
Trying something new?
Yeah, you gotta. Sorry, I don't know if that rolled. I'm going to try that again. If it rolls twice, I apologize. Nope.
Nope. It
And I
misses.
ding my sword again.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
This thing just ducks out of the way and you spin your sword all the way around, kind of leaving yourself open as well and just hitting the wall to your left. And the sword just ding. And I'll give it another
Thank you.
-1. It's now got -2. It's got a couple of dents in it. It's getting a bit wobbly.
Yeah. But I'm going to try and attack again.
All right.
Try and recover off that and do it again.
That's a hit.
Yeah. No, I've got. Sorry, my laptop's in the way of my screen here. I've got some damage that says versatile on here. I don't know what that is.
That's for
but it
if you're
looks like-
wielding the. Oh no, sorry. That is the. That will add the +1 for the fire damage.
Okay, cool. Then I'll use that. And that only has a -1, so I'm going to add another -1 to that one
Oh yeah, sweet. Okay, cool.
before I roll.
All right. 9 slashing and fire damage, and this one goes up in flames. Okay, Vindaros, you become visible.
And he steps up the shadows. Like Arnie in the Predator. and he uses his bronze great axe to attack that one to the south of him. Oh, and +1 for flanking.
Nice. Yep, that's a hit.
I still can't see Vindaros on the map.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
you just,
Give me a second.
That's alright, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was his first attack.
Yep.
Oh,
Doesn't
is he
quite
still
kill
up?
it. No,
Oh,
you kind
doesn't-
of come around the back of it. It doesn't even see you as you hack at it. Actually, you can crit fish with that attack if you want as well. Because I don't think it knows that you would... Well... It did kind of know you were there. That's alright, crit fish anyway.
Okay, thanks.
You didn't hide either. I probably wouldn't do that if I thought about it again. But anyway. Alright. No crits.
Okay. And his second attack. Da-da-da. Sorry.
Yep, that hits it.
Nice.
It's kind of turning around towards you after the first hit, and you can just hack it across the chest and kill it. Just falls back against the inside of this archway and falls to the ground. And as it does so, also these vines that are extending from the floor fall away. Unfortunately, nobody was restrained by those particular vines.
Whoa.
In turn.
Okay. This one is going to... Well, it was just hit by this ice knife. It's going to reach out and try to attack you, Twig. Oh, it'll have advantage because you're restrained. And actually... Alright. It hits you again with these. So these vines are actually, now that I think about it, they're already kind of wrapped around you and holding you. So it just like squeezes with these vines. And does 10 squishing damage.
I wasn't made to be squished.
And the one behind, also angered by the ice knife, is going to target you as well.
Oh dear.
And it too hits, and it wraps its vines around you as well as it whacks you and begins squeezing. Another 10 bludgeoning damage.
Oh dear.
Alright. This one up here is going to move through its allies. Kind of pushes past them, just dodging the flames. Comes down here, and it is going to attack Yao Mei. And actually, it's going to attack... It's not going to attack Yao Mei, it's going to try to entangle everyone with its vines also. This motherfucker. Give me a strength save.
You're waiting for it.
Ooh.
I don't like this.
Oh!
Shit. Nice. So Yao Mei, you're still good, but Vindaros and Reddy, you're both restrained. Jefferson.
He's gonna try drive a scimitar blade into this guy's back.
Okay. I'll have disadvantage. Yep. Miss.
Dang it!
Ready.
I will make. I'll try and attack first, same one that I was attacking.
Okay.
No,
Miss.
that's already is doing.
It almost lifts up a little bit in the air, supporting itself with these vines, as it just kind of sort of almost gracefully removes itself from the path of your quarterstaff. Twig.
Twig's gonna try. God, does he need to do 2 check saves to get out of this bind
Yes.
he's in?
But restrained is worse than grappled.
Okay. Okay. Let me try and get out of grappled. Okay, strength save.
Restrained?
Restraint.
Okay.
Sorry. Yep.
Sweet.
Strength save. Save. No.
DC 12. Nice.
Yes. Okay.
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Actually, so you are grappled though still.
Oh, okay. So I
your
can't.
speed is 0.
Okay, my speed is
But
0.
you just don't have the disadvantage to your attacks anymore.
Okay, good. I can't do anything else. Go team.
Okay. Yao Mei.
Yeah. Yeah, just a classic. I'm gonna try and free Vindaros and Reti with this attack on the guy in front of me.
Okay. Yep, that hits. It
Okay.
will be ignited.
Add the other -1 before I roll.
Alright. Oh, I see. It should have had a -2. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
8 damage. Yep, it's still upright.
All right, then my second attack will be on the same guy.
Okay. I will, before you do anything, I've added the -2. Should work
Oh,
now.
cool.
21 hits.
Just curious, does he need to make a con check on that grapple or the restraint?
No. No, it's not a spell or anything like that.
Okay.
Another 8 slashing. It turns to face you, while holding both Reddy and Vindaros in its vines and kind of beginning to squeeze them. It turns to face you, Yao Mei, and reaches out its clawed hands as you hack at it twice, and you leave these like big gashes in its bony frame. Maybe the front part of its chest begins like opening up, like
Whoa.
it's just got this big like just hole just down the front of it. Vindaros.
I'm like, I'm free! And he's gonna
No,
move
it's not
in.
dead. It's still alive.
Oh, it's still alive.
Yep. It's just
Awesome.
it's still coming at it. It's kind of turning to face a Yao Mei, but it just has this big like cavity open in the front of it, but it's like still going.
Okay. I'll attack it with disadvantage.
Okay. That does it. Yep, that does it. Just got to do 4. Nice. Now you're free.
I'm free! We're free! And then it's gonna move forward.
Okay.
1, 2. We're free, and I move 3. And with this second attack,
Actually, I
attack
don't
the
think
one.
Jefferson... Was Jefferson also... I don't think he was restrained by that one.
No. No, he was restrained, I think, by the
The
second
first
guy.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep me honest.
So, with Mudara's second attack, he'll like to attack that on there.
Okay. Yeah.
Whoa!
It doesn't even see you coming.
Oh, I done normal, not crit.
It still kills it.
Oof.
Oh.
You can roll the crit damage if you want to see it. Describe how you just come running at it like that.
Oh, as soon as he's like, I can imagine he was restrained by his axe hand, so he couldn't really get a hold of it. And once it's free, he just takes a couple, 3 big steps and just uppercut.
Oh.
Takes off its head.
Maybe its head practically shatters as this axe just goes through it. All this bark goes everywhere.
Timber!
Ready, get out of the way.
And so now nobody is restrained.
Oof.
I'll recharge this. I just want to see if I could. I could restrain with it, but it doesn't see the point in that. It's going to turn towards you, Vindaros, and it has twig grappled, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
It'll attack you. Actually, it has advantage because it has you grappled already, and it'll hit for another 6 bludgeoning damage. Oof. Jefferson.
Jefferson 1, 2. Oh,
I don't think you took that 6 damage either.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
I can't get to Jefferson. He's just under the token. Thanks. He's gonna stay there.
Oh, you took the 6 from Jefferson.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, ready.
I will green flame shillelagh.
That's a hit. How do you end this fight?
Freed from the restraints of these vines, holding my feet back, I leap forwards and swing my quarterstaff with the momentum that I've gained and lop its... Maybe don't lop. That should set in.
The force with which you hit this creature's head is almost enough to make it make sense to use it, lop as a verb. Its head practically kind of like disconnects and still connected on these tendrils to its chest, but it sort of like flies back a fair way and just like shatters as you hit it, and then it falls over practically headless and burns the rest of the way into nothing. And there's just these charred wooden corpses lying around you, if you can call them corpses, turning into ash, into coals.
Definitely looking for any ones looting.
Yep. I'll help with that mission.
Twig, these ones had mouths.
Ah.
Damn it! Can we resurrect one?
Yeah. He's gonna try resurrecting one. He's he feels it in his bones. He's like, I can do this.
Ah, that's okay.
Is it doing anything? I think I saw it blink.
Me too. Oh shit, it's alive! Bang! Step on it. Oh no, can't. Oh, okay.
Okay.
You find more of these green ones in their chest cavities. Otherwise, they don't have any other possessions. Yes, none of them are carrying any possessions besides the wands.
Well, I think we should try and see if there's any more left, and then take a rest. Twig, you look bad, and I'm gonna see if you understand me. Is it just an intelligence check?
Yep.
Okay.
Who's got the pendant?
I think you do.
Ooh, nearly intelligible.
Not enough. It's like some of the syllables are kind of there, and I'm like,
It's okay.
twig. Ooh, ooh. That's all you get.
Yeah. I'm Twig.
In this room, in these boxes here, are just various insects. Probably bred for a variety of purposes, like helping with pollination, fertilization, breaking down detritus, and maybe for poisons and chemicals and other things. All kinds of different strange-looking bugs, spiders, flying bugs.
And already
wasps.
have a snack on some of the flying bugs.
You want to just eat some live bugs?
Yeah. He's a hungry. He's a growing boy.
Let me see. Roll me a d20. Okay. Some of these bugs, as you attempt to eat them, begin to bite your face. Give me a con save. Okay.
Yao Mei watches this happen and turns to Vindaros and says, the snack that bites back.
You work for it.
You take 2 piercing damage, but you don't feel unwell or anything. You don't think that these are poisonous, at least nothing happens immediately.
Did I get any of them?
You may succeed in... Give me a dex check. How are you grabbing these things? Are you just pulling them out of the dirt, or like pulling them out of the air? Or... Yeah, you can get a couple of weird-looking bugs in your mouth.
Nice. It's character building. It tastes better when you have to work for it anyway.
For some reason, my silvery spurn has disappeared and I can't seem to add it back again.
Oh, hold on a second. So I can see like 3 of them in here and a bunch of these things that say new spell. Is any of that intentional?
No.
Okay, I'll get rid of the new spell. And then silvery spurn, I can see, I'll get rid of 2 of them. How are you trying to add it?
I went in the compendium and I dragged and dropped. I think maybe my sheet was lagging or something.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, great. Thanks.
That's all right. In here you see more unusual, often beautiful, vibrant, colorful plants, mushrooms, all kinds of flora.
What do you mean vibrant? I'm not seeing anything.
Some of which you recognize, or you think you might recognize, and also a lot of very alien-looking things. So you're just completely colorblind. It's not like just red and greens. It's just everything's grey.
Yeah, just everything's a shade of grey.
Okay.
You can see some variations of the grey, but that's about it.
I mean, if it's congenital, I guess you would have like learned to recognize vibrant when others call things vibrant. Maybe, I don't know. It's
Yeah,
up to you.
I feel like he has like a hit and miss recognition. Like the red and green of the leaves on the wands, for example, are just too similar, a
Yeah.
shade of grey that he can't tell them apart. But I reckon he can tell some of them. Like I think he can probably distinguish like blue to some degree and yellow with some degree of accuracy.
Yeah.
Just like random colors where he's like, I think this one is pink. Like,
Well, you think that there's a possible chance that some of these flowers are pretty vibrant looking.
I admire some of the prettier ones.
Guys, this kind of seems like a nice room to relax in. All these beautiful, vibrant flowers. No?
Twig.
Okay.
Don't
Yeah.
pass out on me. Sounds like you're gonna pass out. Snap to it.
Oh, yes. What a
about-
beautiful.
What about your own flower? Can you still make your own flower at the moment?
Oh, no, I can only do it once a day.
Oh yeah, it's been a long day. feels like 3 weeks. At least.
Okay.
Within this room, is that the same feel as the previous room?
Why can I not see that ring? Oh, there it is, ring of palm flowers. Yes, all of these rooms are similar. Except there's 2 of them that have boxes of bugs and things in them. But the rest of them just have all kinds of different strange flowers and mushrooms.
Hey, Randy, check out these mushrooms.
Plants of every kind.
Mushrooms, you say? No, thank you. I've already eaten.
This is another bright window. You can see, actually, if you look out there, the forest below you and the fog some way down at the base of the Grimbower.
Quite like what they've done with this space. More stairs. Let's quickly have a
Oh, yes.
look.
Oh.
It's the Grimbower that just keeps on giving.
Should we take a rest or should we keep going?
Oh, a rest.
Because I would like to not be so sore. And I think Twig hurts.
Just for
A lot.
some context around the rest, although it feels like we've been in here for a long time, you've been mostly kind of running through here, moving through here pretty quickly. It wouldn't have even been... Well, I don't know. I mean, you went downstairs, you found Jefferson.
I just meant a short rest specifically, not a long rest or anything.
Yeah. A short rest will take you an hour, though. And you've probably been in the building maybe only about an hour and a half or something like that. You have also noticed that the building is very responsive. That it reacts to your presence.
Mm-hmm.
Twig, give me a nature check as you're looking at these mushrooms.
Ooh.
Roll again. Roll with disadvantage. Just because you weren't looking hard.
A nature check, okay. Oh dear.
Okay. Actually, 9. You think there are some embercap mushrooms here. maybe just to the left of these big brown ones.
Hey.
You find... You find 5 embercap mushrooms.
Oh, wow. And I remember the ember caps are used for healing.
Yes, you can use them to craft healing potions.
What happens if I eat one?
I'll say because you've encountered them before that you don't feel that eating them will heal you.
Okay.
I can add them
if
to
you
your
need to,
inventory. I think I have some embercap
have that
mushrooms.
healing potion.
Are you sure?
Well,
You know, this could be, things could get quite sticky.
We have more.
Do we? Okay.
I have one.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna glug down this potion of healing.
It's something.
How you doing, Yao Mei? Okay.
It doesn't look too bad.
Okay.
should we head up? Are these 2 other rooms similar to what the previous ones we've been through? Flowers.
Yeah, all kinds of flowers. You don't know what they're using them for or why they're growing them, but it's just absolutely packed with all kinds of different plants and flowers, probably with many uses. And there's also a room to your north that's full of more of these bugs.
I think we should go up.
Right behind you.
I'll go last. So I'm not quiet.
I might cast Shillelagh before we go up.
Okay.
I assume we're going stealthily as well.
Yeah.
Stealthy.
Alright, give me a stealth check if you want to move stealthily. And this is another stairwell leading upwards, same as the rest, just this wood and vine grown out of the walls. Doesn't appear to be anything dangerous about it. And once again, just a sun globe lighting it. And... Alright. Okay.
I was going to ask before you reveal upstairs if we could have a break, since we're about halfway through, if you don't mind.
Yeah, alright. Let's take a break.
Cool. Thanks very much.
See you in 5. Alright. We now return to the Grimbower. And you're walking up these stairs. You feel like you're moving relatively quietly. You're leaving this room behind. It's just burgeoning with all of these unusual looking plants. These stairs look the same as all the other stairs that you've seen so far. Do as you will. As you move up these stairs, Vindaros, you see another one of these sort of spongier looking lignin floors, not covered in roots and vines like the one below. And this room is also lit by a green glow. You can see it shimmering from somewhere to the east, or to your left. And the walls up here are also looking pretty solid, pretty woody. It's like you're inside some kind of giant trunk. And there are also these vines spread out all over the walls, but not so much the floor.
Once again, I'll just make my way to that part. Can I hear anything in particular in this room as I approach?
Yeah, as you reach the top of the stairs, you hear this groaning, whistling, windy sound that you by now would have come to associate with the Treespawn. And after a moment you hear the sound of strange footsteps.
I signal to everyone to come up.
Where you are, you see a large doorway made of green vines further in the room. Past, you see two of them, but you see one that's further in. You can see it just past what you think is the core connected to the Rackus. And you see two Treespawn emerge from this door, and they just pass out of view behind this core. And you can hear them making these strange sounds. And you just get a glimpse of what looks like a large sword that one of them is holding.
Well, I assume one of those bone saws, sword that we would have passed through the armory.
Give me a perception check. You only saw it briefly.
Okay.
It was too brief for you to tell.
Okay. I might move back in that position. I'll just point out. I'm happy to move quietly forward, and I'll signal everyone else to follow as well. So I'll move to start off in that position.
As you move over to there, you... moving pretty stealthily. This thing is standing here. You can see it kind of like twitching and shifting a little bit, and the leaves on its body are sort of moving about. Maybe you also see some spores and almost some kind of chemical in the air, some green sort of mist around it. And it is facing directly to the north, and all it would have to do is turn its head to see you, but it doesn't yet see you. But if you want to move further, you'll need to make another stealth check.
Okay. We're going into this room. Can I show you where I like to move? It's not too far. It's just like forward and to the right. I'm happy to make a stealth check, like into that position.
Yeah, give me a stealth check. lignin floor is not quite as smooth. It's not uniformly smooth. There are some places where there are little roots sticking up and you trip over one of them. And this whistling sound increases. This groaning, whistling sound. Let's roll for initiative.
Right. Shh. Keep it down.
And all you hear is Yao Mei going clomp, 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 clomp up the stairs.
This isn't difficult terrain, is it?
No. It's pretty easy to walk here, unless you're unlucky and trip over a root. Okay. It isn't long after you trip over this root and Yao Mei comes stomping up the stairs, and Vindaris, you have to sort of use your other leg to stabilize yourself, and it makes this pretty loud thud on the wood of the floor. That you see this Treespawn that you were moments ago watching past this core in the middle. It appears and it just runs straight for you with its claws outstretched. And actually, I'm going to say that as it comes around the side, it reaches out and these needles shoot out of its fingers, if that's what they are. And they fly through the air directly towards you, Vindaris. But most of them miss or hit your armor. Ting, ting. Yao Mei.
I guess I'll finish coming up the stairs. And I'll just go to here.
You can only move
Just
one more.
Straightforward. Oh, one more? Okay. Then there.
Where were you? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I guess if you move diagonally through ready, then you could move one more.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll come up next to Vindaris and I dash. No, I'm gonna stay there. And I'll hold my action to attack. If anything gets within range.
Okay. Just as you reach Vindaris' side, you see around the other side of this central pillar, this much larger Treespawn comes storming around the corner. It is wielding a very large bone scimitar, and it has a head that is a little bit different from many of the Treespawn that you've seen before. It's skull-like and more made out of bark. It looks a lot harder. And this thing just looks furious. It looks also very muscular, and it's got all these vines sticking out of it. And it looks kind of a lot more solid than some of the Treespawn that you've fought so far. And I like how this image also has like little pumpkins and flowers on it. So perhaps it also has some of those. But whatever cuteness might be conveyed by these pumpkins and flowers is not sufficient to overcome the terrifying visage of this skull-like wooden face as it just comes like running around the corner, and it is going to... Let me see. It's actually going to stand here, and it is going to ready its sword. It begins like spinning its scimitar around it, making a figure of 8. Twig.
Okay. Ugh. These guys look gruesome. And he is gonna fire his firebolt at the one right in that bottom half.
Okay. That's a hit.
2d10, and then I want to do a d4.
Okay. This thing withers before you as it goes up in flames. It continues
Excellent.
running at you, but it begins to stumble and almost fall to the floor as it continues. It's kind of almost crawling towards you and sort of trying to pull itself back up as it just is set aflame. And you can also see like a whole part of its body turning black from this necrotic energy.
Some of that black kind of crumbles off, and I inhale it.
It streams towards you through the air. All right, ready.
Reddy moves here and starts twirling his quarterstaff in a reversing shade.
Nice.
And yeah, he'll ready an action to attack if he comes in range.
I'll say as well that now that you're a little bit closer to this creature, you can see that it appears to be wearing some kind of modified rib cage lashed with leather, similar to the one that actually Jefferson is wearing that he picked up from the armory. So this guy looks fairly armored and armed. And at that moment,
Sorry, I was going to say, can I ready cantrip? Not green flame blade, not quarterstaff.
okay, sweet. So you're
readying
Right.
green flame blade to if he comes within range.
okay. So you're kind of holding the quarterstaff and then sort of generating this energy that you're going to cast on the quarterstaff. Okay, sweet. As you're doing that, and so it's just if he comes within range. Bit of a leading question.
I mean, it's what I said, but
Is it what you meant?
no, I was even thinking as I said it, I'm like, if anyone comes within range, but surely I don't
Sweet.
need to clarify that.
Yeah, that's right. The vines, this vine door to your left, as you're facing this elite-looking tree spawn, the vines part, and there is a tree spawn in this room that appears to be full of cages. These cages look like they're formed by wood that has grown out of the ground. And you can see that there are individuals / things in these cages, but you don't get much of a chance to look at them as this tree spawn comes at you. And let me see. I think in the past I said that opening one of these doors was an action, so it has used its action. It still just runs towards you though, so go ahead and release your action if you wish to.
I was going to ask if the door opens towards Reti or not, and he can't open the door or back towards him.
Like, oh, what's this?
10 is a miss. It just like dodges out of the way. Okay. Oh, I see. I'm getting confused. Okay, Jefferson.
Jefferson's gonna come here. What's all this? And Penny?
What's all this?
Oh, he brings out the wand and aims it at this door here
Okay.
and closes it.
Nice. Okay, Vindaros.
Okay, Vindaros will like to what do I want to do? Move. Sorry, I just wanted a quick read. I wanted to use the last of my fired breath,
Okay.
a potion, but I can't recall what it was, if it's a straight line, if it's a cone.
It just targets an individual creature, if I remember correctly. It's actually, it's not an area.
Oh, okay.
That's correct.
Cool. So I'll be targeting Big Boy.
It's so weird that it doesn't, it's 4d6. The target needs to make a dex save. DC 13. Okay, I believe that you are unable to hit it on failed save. No, half as much damage on a successful one.
And the roll was average.
It tries to duck out of the way as this fire breath coming out of your trunk goes just above its head and strikes the wall, but it kind of creates this pretty big ball of flame that engulfs the right side of this creature, and it emits one of these ugly screeching sounds as it goes up in flames. And it ceases to move its scimitar around in a figure of 8 and just prepares to come at you. Okay, this one down here is going to run at you, Vindaros. It sees you blowing this flame out of your trunk, and it thinks you're distracted, and it's going to take advantage of it. Why can I not open its character sheet? That's pretty weird. Strange.
There is no character sheet, only Zool.
I don't know the reference.
Ghostbusters.
Oh, it's been too long.
There is no Dana, only Zool.
Alright, it's going to try to claw you. Misses. Okay, Yao Mei.
I would like to try and prevent this thing from hurting my friend.
Alright. Oh shit,
Sorry.
Actually, sorry, before you do that, let me just see if it dies from the flames. I knew I was missing it. It does die from the flames.
Okay, well then never mind. I'm going for Big Boy. I think I can get to there.
Okay, and he's going to take a whack at you with his scimitar as you approach him and get within range.
That's
Whoa.
fine. I figured that was going to happen. Ouchies.
Silvery spoon.
Oof. Okay. Awesome.
Thanks.
He just reacts and just swings the blade at you, and it looks like it's coming directly from your head until this strange magical energy comes streaking across the room from Twig and wraps around this creature and causes it to sort of hesitate a little bit, just enough for you to duck out of the way, and it just completely misses you.
Heck yeah. All right, well, it's time for me to have my turn, so I'm gonna do the thing.
Ho-ho!
Nice.
No silver spun on that.
Also, actually, Twig, who do you give advantage to?
Oh, yes. Ayame. Oh, wait. I said Ayame. I would have given it to Ayame.
It's okay.
Okay.
I'll attribute the nat 20 to you. That was all you. Alright, so the versatile damage now has the -2.
Alright. That's pretty good. You do deal this thing a fuckload of damage as you cleave through it with this burning sword.
And that's only hit 1.
All this reddish, this dark red sap begins oozing out of its body as you've sort of just cracked through this bone armor that it's wearing, and your blade has just managed to penetrate its flesh beneath the bone armor.
Alright, I'm gonna try and hit it again. I'm assuming the advantage was only for one attack.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, it's the first attack. Oh.
That's what I thought.
This time
My
it
God.
parries, and it just hits your blade with its blade.
Alright, well, I guess I'm ending my turn, but I'm not happy about it. Not this
Okay.
time.
And your scimitar takes another -2. Oh, another -1. You're in desperate need of a bronze smith.
I'm just gonna like duck out for a minute. Like, you guys just wait here. I'll be right back.
Okay. Let me see. It is going to run over to here. It's burning. Wait, let me just see if it dies as it does that. What is it? 1d4, right? 1d4, yeah. 1d4 fire damage. Ooh, maximum damage. It's still alive, but it basically runs over to here, and it looks like it's beginning to almost collapse as it's running. These flames are just engulfing it. It's got this massive gash in the side that's oozing all of this blood out through its armor, its bone armor, and it almost looks like it's gonna kneel because of, in fact, maybe it does kind of take a knee here. As it does that, it sort of lowers both of its hands and its head towards the ground with some force, like it's kind of pushing something towards the ground, and you see all of these vines erupt from its back and its torso, and they go into the floor and come up around all of you. And so everyone within 2 meters of this elite tree spawn, give me a dex save. All right. So 2 meters of a dex save, piercing damage. Okay. So if you pass, you take half of this damage. And you also feel as these vines come out of the ground and grab at you, Yao Mei and Reddy, some of these vines actually pierce your flesh. And for a moment, you look down and you can see that it looks like it is attempting to extract some fluids from you. Some blood and probably water travels up these vines towards this tree spawn. And as it does so, the tree spawn appears to be somewhat rejuvenated, and it kind of like stands back up on both feet again, and it opens its mouth and almost appears to be laughing. As it prepares to attack with its scimitar again. Twig.
Okay, Twig is gonna kiss his staff and attack with a blessed firebolt. Though he probably wouldn't bless it. No.
That's a miss.
Okay, he's gonna whip out his little finger of withering, which is like dangling from like a belt.
Nice.
Yes, handy.
Awesome.
The bonus action.
And you filled this up like ages ago.
I did, so it would have been a previous hit dice.
Do you remember what it was?
D6?
So,
that makes sense.
do you just, the next time the finger's pointed in someone's direction,
Or would it be a D4?
To discharge the energy.
Let me see if I wrote it down.
Oh, I don't know if you probably don't need to. Just go ahead and just roll a hit die plus modifiers. So yeah, is that a D6 for a wizard? And it'd be plus your con. Nice.
Plus a con. Oh yeah, there we go.
How do you kill this thing with your finger of withering? Wait, hold on, just let me double check something. I can't open the character sheet again. I'm having some kind of error. I'll open another one. Let me just double check. Ooh, is this doing necrotic damage?
Ooh, yes.
It's not quite dead.
Ah! I crumble this finger of withering.
It kind of turns its head in your direction and almost seems to sort of tense its lignin muscles, and as if it's trying to resist this necrotic energy that's spreading over its body, and some of this blackness kind of recedes a little bit. But as it does this, it then also falls back to its knee, and it is looking like it is. It hasn't got much left in it. Ready.
Landing. Oh,
It just ducks out of the way.
that's all from ready.
Okay, this door opens again. Maybe actually when it does this time, the creature is like standing back in the room, like over here. And you just see the door open, you kind of glance over it, it's like holding this wand towards the door. Jefferson.
You're on mute.
You mute.
Jefferson, what are you saying?
Sorry, Jefferson is going to close the door again.
Maybe through the door, Retty, you hear this shrill screeching sound. You would almost interpret as frustration. Vindaros.
Oh, Vindaros attacks Big Boy with his bronze axe.
All you gotta do is hit.
Thanks. Ooh,
How do you kill this Treespawn elite?
straight down the center, split him in half with his great axe.
Cleave
so
him
he just peels
into
open.
dead. All right.
Ah, Twig, this one's got a mouth. We forgot again. Bring it back. Bring it back.
all right.
You're not able to respond.
No, we can't. We're still in combat. Sorry.
Oh.
Okay. End turn.
Oh.
Yao Mei.
I guess what I'm gonna do is move over to the door. And I'm gonna point my wand at the door. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not gonna do that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold my action to attack if the Treespawn opens the door and attempts to come back out
Okay.
to enter the room.
I'll say that you can use an attack to open the door instead of a full action. You can use an attack action, if that makes sense. So if you wish, you could open it and use your second attack.
I think my goal is to prepare so that everyone else has time to prepare before the door opens again.
All right.
Or at least most of us will have time to prepare.
Twig.
So I'll just wait.
Twig is gonna ready his action to firebolt when he sees the Treespawn.
Ready.
You can't really movement, can you?
You can actually.
Oh. Movement and an attack?
No.
I will ready some movement to move around here. Or am I able to say if the tree spawn's there to move the other way? Or do I just have to pick
Yeah,
it
that's
up?
all right. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'll do.
Yeah, you'll have a moment to sort of judge where you want to move when you see the tree spawn.
Yeah, I just move into the room. That's all.
Okay. Jefferson. Oh, you're on mute again.
Sorry, he sees everyone's ready. He's gonna open the door.
All right, the vines part, and the tree spawn is already holding out these long, extended fingers, and its fingernails/needles fire out towards. It is going to be towards Yao Mei. And it misses though. They just all kind of hit the wood around the door. Okay. Doris.
Can my
yeah.
ready action go off?
Yes.
Same.
No, only my ready action.
Okay.
Miss.
Okay.
Just hits the wall, like just above this archway. Sparks kind of come drifting down over Reddy's head. Oh, you probably can't move. Let me see. There you go. Should be able to move now. Okay, Vidaris.
Did Jefferson? Oh no, Jefferson opened the door. That's cool. Vidaris will move in into that position and attack the Treespawn with his great axe again.
And as you come in here, also you see some creatures in these cages. Some dead, some of them moving around. Different animal folk.
Have we seen these type of animal folk before?
Glancing at them as you come in here in the middle of combat, you see what looks like a heron in one of the cages. You see a mutated, it looks horribly kind of disfigured and mutated creature that it looks like a badger folk. It's got this long pointy nose and this black skin with white stripes, or white stripes with black skin, and it just has these vines spreading all over its body and this weird plant-like goiter thing growing out of its head and kind of covering one of its eyes. You also see a dead ungul, a deer creature, in one of the other cages. It looks like it's dead, or maybe it's asleep, but it's not moving.
Okay, I'll burst attack.
That's a hit.
Hey, nice.
All right,
Second attack.
11 hacking damage. That's also a hit. You just need to do 2 damage. I don't think you can do less than that.
With the bonuses, I don't think. Yeah.
All right. End its life before it can even react.
Oh.
It falls to the floor.
We did it again. He had a mouth.
He had a mouth. Sorry, Twig. Sometimes it's just the rush of battle. I can't help myself. Bring him back. Bring him back. Bring him back. Hello. I can speak Savannah Common.
I look for wands.
Yeah, Yao Mei, you can find these creatures also have wands.
I will ask someone else to tell me what color they are.
They're all of the green-leafed variety.
I drop them on the floor. Actually, you know what? No, I get everyone into the room and then I shut the door behind us.
Okay.
Can we open these cages?
Yeah, so let me see. What do we got? I'm gonna say there is a heron in here, rabbit folk, and this mutated mustian or badger folk is sitting in this one. One of these other cages is empty, and perhaps the one next to Reddy has a deer folk in it, an ungul, which isn't moving. These cages, they don't appear to have a door or a locking mechanism or anything like that. It is just these, just woody branches growing out of the ground in a cell shape.
Can I use my bone saw to cut a section open? That's okay.
Yeah, I was gonna try and use my sword for the same thing.
Yeah, you can hack away at this thing. You notice that both of these creatures sort of stand up and back away. And they look very afraid, and you can hear some sort of banter between them.
Reggie, do you know what they're saying? Oh.
No.
Okay.
I will concentrate on them.
Perhaps if you concentrate on this Mustian, the Badger folk, you hear him say, "It's the foreign mercenaries! They're here to finish the job!"
No. We're here to free you, in fact.
He turns to you as Vindaros and Yao Mei are like hacking away at these bars, making some progress, pretty slow, but you're able to hack away at them, and eventually they kind of break and you can pull them apart. What did you say again, Reddy?
I said no, we're here to free you.
Oh. Here to free us? Why would you do that?
Well, we've got our own gripes with these Treespawn fellows. They haven't been treating us very nicely, and as they say, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. At least for now.
What are you doing here?
We're here to bring down this Grimbower. This tree-like structure that we're in.
Right, bring it down. Well, that's good.
What are you doing here?
Well, I'm being experimented on. Can't you tell? He like points at this big growth on the side of his head. You can also see actually these vines on his body, like pulsing with this eerie green light.
Do we all see this pulsing?
Yep.
Do I cut it? I've got my sword ready to like cut the vines.
On which?
The vines that are like sticking into the badger folk.
Oh, it's more like these vines are like growing out of his body and all over his body. And he's got this growth on his head that also appears to be sort of partly him and partly not him. But yeah, you can finish hacking away at this cage. But he stays at the back of the cage. Well then, I guess I'll be on my way.
Does he
Yep.
seem trustworthy?
It seemed more or less trustworthy. I think they're just prisoners that have been taken by the Treespawn and then experimented on. I mean, look at them.
That's true, but that's what a Treespawn in disguise would say.
That's true. They say that they just want to head on out. I wonder if they'd be of any help to us. Should I ask? Or?
Oh yes.
As
See
you're
where
saying
the
this,
loyalties lie.
as you're saying this, you hear the heron say something to the badger folk. The badger folk kind of turns over and says, "Don't worry, I won't tell them anything. They're not stupid."
The twig will say no. I take it back. I don't think they're trustworthy. No. They seem to be hiding something of a sort. No. To the badger folk, I'll say, maybe you can help us clear out this scourge.
He looks like he's stabilizing himself on the back of this cage as well as trying to back away from you. He says, "Help you? I heard what you did to the heron. How do I know I can trust you? And anyway, I'm hardly in the state of being able to fight. I gotta get out of here. I gotta look for someone that can operate on me. This is a pretty serious situation. I'm probably gonna die. Probably gonna die soon."
Can I take a closer look at them? Do they seem like wounded or diseased more so? Like obviously they've got a bunch of plants sticking out of them.
Yeah, you can see pretty easily that the badger looks very unwell. We've got about a bunch of plants sticking out of him, and the heron is very wounded, standing upright, also at the back of the cage, but cuts and wounds and bruises all over his body. You can, give me a medicine check if you want to attempt to discern more. You might have to kind of inspect them physically, though, actually, to do that, if you want to learn more about their condition.
And Vidars will be working on the heron's cage with his bone saw now.
Could I ask first, the deer folk in this cage, they just look dead, or?
It looks dead.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you go over to it and have a closer look at it, it definitely looks like it's dead.
Yeah. I'll say in Jungle Common and Savannah Common, actually, they seem to know about the heron that we fought previously. We'll try and convince them that we don't mean them any harm.
Oh, you mean the ones that attacked us?
Those are the very ones that I'm recalling.
Oh, okay. And the self-defense. Okay.
Yes, I do recall an encounter with some heron. We fought to defend ourselves and didn't give chase when they fled, indeed. But in any event, it looks like you both need some help now, and if you'd like some help from us, I'd be more than willing to aid you. I'm a healer of sorts myself, and my friends also are quite competent.
I don't know if you're going to be able to heal me of this situation, but I could certainly do with a little bit of a pick-me-up. But I don't really know about the situation with you and the heron. I've just heard about it. But you're rumored to be hired mercenaries from a foreign place, allied with the Akan and the Suskin. Is that not true?
Refugees is more what I'd call it. We were taken here as slaves not too long ago, and my people and I are just trying to find our footing on this strange new land.
Really? Slaves? Huh.
Oh, it's been a tumultuous few weeks indeed.
Right. Well, you haven't made a very good impression.
Was that so? on whom exactly?
Well, us. The heron.
Oh, perhaps I can start to fix that now. Shall I take a closer look, see what I can do?
He takes a shaky step forwards. Maybe he reaches up and kind of holds the top of this cage as well to stabilize himself. Holds out his other hand. All right. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I just want to look him over first. Might cast guidance as well.
Yes.
Medicine check?
Yeah.
Cool.
You recognize these vines that are growing out of him around his body as a mana phyte, which you know are used to repress magical abilities by the Treespawn, and are also used by the Suskin, who took them from the Treespawn. You don't know what to make out of this big growth coming outside of his head, out the side of his head. But you don't actually think that healing magic is going to solve his problems. You think he's right. You think it's not looking good for him.
It looks like you might be right. I think this might be beyond my abilities to heal, unfortunately.
Crap.
Yeah. Pretty much. I tell these guys, yeah, it looks like he's got some sort of manifold vines. I recognize these ones.
Yes.
Righty, what was he doing here? What's...
How did the two of you get captured?
He turns over to this heron. They're asking how we got captured. And you hear the heron respond. Like, I don't want to talk about it. It's a secret. Do I have to tell you?
No,
I'd really like it if you just let me go. If it's true what you're claiming, that you're not foreign mercenaries here to kill the heron, then perhaps you could start by letting me go. That'd prove it.
I'll relay this to everyone.
I'll definitely tell everyone that I see if I make it.
Keeping secrets from us, they are. We'd really appreciate learning a bit more about what you're doing here. I mean, if there's anything that you know that might be able to help us, well, obviously, we'd quite like to know if that's the case.
Give me a persuasion check. These guys are both, despite their profile pictures, just dressed in rags. Very basic clothing, partly all tattered and torn. I don't have any possessions or anything.
I'll give you one ration for it.
For a ration?
Maybe I can heal your friend here to sweeten the deal a little bit. Show that I mean what I say.
Roll with advantage.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm happy to offer a second ration for the heron as well.
We can stock
can
you
see
up,
what he's
send you on your way.
I'm sworn to secrecy.
Third ration.
I can't tell you. I don't know if I can trust you. Not really. Just let me go. If you're giving him rations, though, he'll take a ration.
Alright, I give him a ration.
Munches into it eagerly.
Does he eat carnivore food?
Yes.
Okay.
There's some bugs downstairs too if you are.
Bugs?
Not the type.
No thanks.
Sorry. Does the heron look like they need healing? Like,
Yeah, the heron looks pretty badly wounded.
I'll heal them, I think. I'll give them a healing word.
Do you think they might be persuaded by the offer of our protection?
I thought we were gonna say pan flute. Serenade them with pan. For some reason.
Also good.
Ready, make sure you cast the healing word. And as this energy kind of flows over this heron's body, some of these wounds close and bruises heal before you. Kind of stands up a little bit straighter. looks around, his ears sort of twitch. Oh. Do you concentrate on him? He's like, oh, most unexpected. Who are you?
Are they speaking the same language?
Yes. They're speaking Heron. You think that this is the Heron's language.
I'm Retty, and these are my companions, my traveling friends. We've come quite a long way. We're here to destroy the Grimbower. That's why we're here.
Oh. Very good. He looks very suspicious. Especially because you're like kind of crowding around this cage, like, preventing him from leaving. Well, thank you for freeing me. Do you, are you planning on leaving soon? Perhaps we could go with you.
Where are you two headed?
Oh, as far away from this Grimbower as possible.
That seems sensible enough. But no, we're planning to, as I said, to destroy this place first, and then, well, once that's done, I guess, I think we might be able to assist you.
I see. Have you only made it this far from the base? You haven't gone all the way to the top yet?
No. Is there something we should be aware of?
Well, do you know about these Grimbowers? You know there's a Treespawn lord up there, I assume. Otherwise you probably wouldn't be traipsing around in here. Unprepared.
Guys? Apparently there's a Treespawn lord upstairs somewhere. That's how these Grimbowers work, so I'm told.
Oh.
Yeah, could you tell us anything more about this this lord you speak of?
Oh,
I mean,
well,
we're quite new to the area.
yes, I've heard you were hired from somewhere, some distant place. Some of you look quite strange. Points at
Twig.
Twig.
Everything you hear. But
I've never seen somebody that looked like that before. And the Macedonian, probably from far to the northeast, I imagine, past Gil. Well, the Lord, yes, all of these Grimbowers have a Lord, unless they have something even worse. But what did you think it was? You didn't think this place was going to be run by anyone? Of course, there's a leader at the top. It's like, sorry, where are my manners? I'm not feeling so good, and I've been in here for, I think, a couple of days. I don't mean to be rude. I appreciate you coming in here and cutting open this cage.
of course, we'll do what we can to get you both out safely. Is there anything you guys want to ask them? Or want me to ask?
I might ask you to ask Jefferson if he recognizes either of them.
Oh dear, no, I haven't seen either of them before. But I know that the Mustians, Badger folk, live far to the southwest. Most of them don't live up this way. They're at war with the Suskin, but also the Ulver. I don't know why he'd be here. I guess because of the Heron.
Because
Maybe they're having a meeting or something.
We don't recognize them, do they? Miss Heron?
No.
No, but they're definitely hiding something. I think the reason they're around here and got caught, perhaps, but I can't get them to open up, unfortunately.
As long as they share that we freed them from the Grimbower, that this group of vigilantes meant them no harm.
Yes, I like that word, vigilantes.
V.
I'll say yes. So, my companions and I have decided that we understand that you may be hiding things, but even so, we'll help you here as long as you tell your compatriots that it was Retty Longneck and his vigilante friends.
So you are vigilantes.
Oh, I think that word doesn't mean what I thought it does, but.
But you appear to be speaking Heron perfectly.
Yeah, well, I am new to the language. I'm a fast learner.
Okay. Well, I mean, what do you mean by keeping secrets? We're at war. Are you? So what are you claiming? You're saying you're not with the Ekin, or you are with the Ekin?
We're not with the Ekin.
Did you say? Did you stutter, or did you say not?
I don't know. Well, we're not with the Ekin. As such, we're, as I said, not in this land by choice. We're doing what we have to survive so far, and if it means that we make temporary alliances with the Ekin, then so be it. If it means that we must make temporary alliances with the Heron or anyone else, then that is what we'll do to help our people.
Temporary. Interesting.
We mean none of these races any harm.
I mean, we did hear that you nearly slayed Aurora Renee. Ruvius Findle told us all about it. So, it seems like if you're simply making a temporary alliance with the Ekin, you're certainly taking it very seriously. Aurora Renee is a very skilled, powerful warrior. She apparently nearly escaped with her life. She said you attacked with great viciousness.
Well, from what I recall, we were nearly slain ourselves. We did our best to defend ourselves. After all, we were simply on a diplomatic mission at that point, trying to defend some people who had offered us refuge. You can hardly blame us for protecting our own.
Interesting.
But perhaps this is a conversation for once we're all a bit safer out of here.
Yes. Yes, indeed. As you can see, I don't really have the means to protect myself. I don't suppose... If you're going up there to see the Lord, would you be willing to escort us downstairs before you go? Or do you have a weapon we can use, or any information about... I assume you've killed everything on the lower levels.
They're asking if we'll give them some weapons or if we'll escort them down. I think maybe they can. I'm not sure.
You hear the badger folk say something to the heron. The heron kind of nods. He thinks he can get us out of here. He knows the way.
I don't have any spare weapons.
Dash will get their scimitar from outside. Bring it
The
back.
bone scimitar.
The bone scimitar, yeah.
Nice.
Hand it to him.
The heron will kind of cautiously step out of the cage and take the scimitar from you. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that, Macedonian. Well,
I'll take the bone stagger that I've got and give it to the squirrel folk.
all right. He will take it from you. Thank you. Appreciate it. The heron's like, we will let others know about this. It is interesting information. Interesting intel, indeed. Why do you, Well, I suppose it is not necessary to ask you why you wish to take out this Grimbower. It is a horrible blight upon the land. It's a good thing you're doing. Best of luck. We're like backing away towards this door.
Oh, I thought you were coming upstairs with us.
Right, you can ask them if they've seen any red ones. Anybody carry that?
Yes, you haven't seen any red ones about any funny-looking tree spawn.
Red ones? No, didn't really have an opportunity to... Wait a minute. Red wands. Like turns to the badger folk. They briefly have the back and forth. The heron's like, we did, maybe we did see a red wand being carried by a strange looking creature. Looked like a kind of a flower. Giant flower with a skull for a head. Terrifying. It came in here briefly, maybe 2 days ago. I believe it may have had a wand with red leaves. My friend here says it was sticking out of his torso cavity. Ugh.
That wasn't the tree spawn, Lord, was it?
No, I don't think so. Well, maybe. Could be, actually. I don't know. I have never seen a tree spawn lord myself.
They say they've seen a giant flower-looking creature, which was carrying on. More than that, they don't really know.
And Vindaros opened the door with the wand and then asked Reddy, saying, is it that guy on the floor?
No. That's just one of their soldiers.
Yeah.
Those ones are nasty.
It might be.
I've changed. I've switched between the badger folks.
You've confused me now.
No,
I started
those
looking
ones.
into an accent.
That's just one of their leaders. One of their elites. Middle management, perhaps, you might say.
It might be prudent for you both to join us on the way up, and then
Hell no. If you're going upstairs, then I'm going downstairs. Well, I don't mean because you're going upstairs, I just mean I'm not fucking going upstairs.
or even to wait here, perhaps. I mean, there are some tree spawn left below that we weren't able to deal with.
Oh, are there? Downstairs? Shit. Turns to his friend again. They say there's still some tree spawn roaming about down on the lower levels. This guy's like, ah, blah, 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 blah. Oh, fuck. We might take our chances, see if we can sneak out. I don't think I want to hang around here any longer than, well, any longer. Is that okay? Do you mind if we perhaps, they kind of back through the archway? We appreciate what you've done and all, and we'll certainly pass on the word that you've been very gracious on this day. But good luck with it all. Yes, good luck with the Lord and everything.
And who did we free? If we should encounter any heron on our travels?
Who did you? Oh, you want my name? Well, I suppose it won't hurt. My name is Tibben.
Well, good luck, Tibben.
Good luck to you.
Poking any mushrooms on the way out.
No, I wouldn't dream of it. Goodbye.
My sword goes
sneaking
out.
down the stairs.
Yeah.
Just as they leave.
Then the badger folk reappears at the top of the stairs. He comes back and he says something unintelligible to you.
Ready?
One more time?
I just thought I'd better let you know, seeing as you're setting us free and everything. I'd watch out for what's in that next room there. He like points over to this door. There's a fucking terrifying creature in there. Just be careful. Alright, see you later.
What was that about, Roti?
There's someone waiting for us in the next room, apparently.
Oh, okay.
That room, I think. Well,
Maybe he also said, it's in a cage, but I don't know if that would stop it. And then, yeah, heads down the stairs. This room down here is open. It is the room where Vindaris, where you saw the Treespawn elite emerging.
Oh, okay.
And it looks like some kind of meeting room. There's this large table in here with all of these papers on it, and you can also see here some cartographer's tools. And you can collect 6 pieces of vellum.
Definitely pull Yao Mei over.
There's also a map underneath a bunch of this litter. And this table also, once again, is like very beautifully carved. It's a very civilized looking room, but it's probably no longer surprising given what you've seen of this place. The
Very fine
Treespawn,
craftsmanship.
yeah, despite how kind of monstrous these creatures are, they're also humanoids, and they are clearly intelligent and capable.
Well, if I can, I'll definitely take the vellum and the map. And if I still have enough space, I'll take the cartographer's tools as well.
Okay. If you already have cartographer's tools, you can just...
Yeah, I'll just add that.
What's on the map, Yao Mei?
I wonder what's on this map. And then I look at the map.
So you are actually above your first level of encumberment, which is 68 kilograms. So you move at -2 meters at this point.
Okie dokie.
I can carry the cartographer's tools if you like. This point you're over.
I think I'm already over, to be honest.
Yeah, you might have already been over.
Yeah.
What about you, Twig? You're often verging on encumbered. 45 kilograms. Oh, no, you're okay. So, Yao Mei, what are you giving Vindaris?
Well, what would be heavier, I guess? I'm happy to give him the cartographer's tools I just picked up, or one of the herbalism kits, because I just picked up one of those earlier.
Okay, I'll pass him our cartographer's tools, seeing as you've got one already. Where did that go? Tools. Alright. What was the other thing?
I've also got 2 herbalism kits. I'm happy to hand one of those off.
Okay. Herbalism kit.
I don't think that drops me down enough either.
Maybe drop some of these feathers.
Yeah, that's causing so much of my encumbrance.
It's probably the rations. Rations are heavy. Pretty heavy.
Possibly. Maybe I can hand off a couple of those to maybe Retty. I think he has some.
I've got a
Actually,
little bit of space, I think.
You know what? Sorry to interrupt you. I just realized that currently you have this Indigon energy in you, so your carrying capacity would actually be increased. Let's just say that you're fine for now. I'm not going to bother working it out, but it's probably good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if there's any issues, I'm happy to keep adjusting.
Okay.
But I'd also love to make sure we take that vellum and the map.
Yeah, so 6 pieces of vellum, and the map appears to be a map of the Ghost Vale. It is... You believe this part of the Ghost Vale, and let me have a look at the map that you've already got. Captain Zoglo's map. Yeah, this map actually doesn't show much more than what is already on this map. It just kind of shows this corner, this top right corner of the Ghost Vale down to the Andavega River. But you can see in here where there are a couple of places in this part of the Ghost Vale. One perhaps down in the south, one further to the west, and one... And you think one that is like probably the location that you're in right now, just near Verdelade. And they are marked with some kind of reddish brown symbol. You don't know what they are really, if they're Grimbowers or villages or... You're not sure. But otherwise there's not much else that you can learn from here. Well, actually, let me think. Maybe there is also... Maybe there are a couple of other locations in here as well. But you don't know what they are, but they're marked in maybe like a lighter color, like a sort of a white chalky color. 2 other locations. Like northwest of Verdelade and southeast of Verdelade.
Okay. I'd still like to take it with us if I can.
Yep.
And my line of thinking is that potentially having a duplicate of a map might be quite helpful because we have people we're going to be leaving at the castle who might want to trade or do some traveling and mapping of their own.
Okay. Yep. I'll let you put that in your inventory. It'll just weigh the amount of one piece of vellum.
Thank you.
Have you got any vellum?
I do not.
Okay, I'll give you a vellum. And I'll just label it like Treespawn map.
Thank you.
It's alright.
Is this where we're expected to be received? You said that there was someone waiting for us.
I'm actually not sure. Is this the door that we're pointing at?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Although they are. This beast apparently is in a cage.
Oh.
Oh, beasts.
Beast.
Okay.
It sounded like a beast. I'm not too sure exactly what it is.
Oh, how exciting.
It's Our friend was worried that the cage might not help too much, so I'd be ready if I were you.
Okay. Jefferson, will you do the honors?
Okay, if everyone's ready.
I ignite my sword.
These vines part ways as you ignite your sword, and you see into this room. This room is lit by one of these sun globes, and there is a big wooden cage in the middle of the room that has a strange creature on it, but I'll come back to the cage in a second. You can see that surrounding the room are all of these tables that are covered in various pots and clay jars and vials, and some of them appear to be bubbling, others steaming. There are vines coming out of the walls and out of the floor, some of them leading between these vials and into barrels, and you can also see what looks like a hearth, actually made out of stone, to the right of the room. And there is a pot of some kind of liquid, maybe with a yellow vapor drifting up from it, which is just burning away on this hearth to the right. And there's a little window just above the hearth where some of this yellow smoke is disappearing out the window. You can see one of these Treespawn in here. One of these mouthless Treespawn with a softer looking body, leafy looking body, much more frail. And it is standing actually back in the corner here, facing your direction. And it's just kind of standing motionless up against the wall, looking at you as the door opens. And in this cage, you see a very unusual looking monstrous creature that is kind of sitting in the middle of this cage, and it looks over at you as the door opens. This creature appears to have no legs, but instead just four arms, each with a hand on the end. And its head is just this big round head. It's got this strange reddish blackish skin and these long black claws on its hands, and its head is this strange looking, it just kind of is like its body just ends in this nub. And at the end of this part of its body, it just has this one big green circular eye, and it opens this mouth below its eye, and this long green tongue kind of lobs out of its mouth, and all this green saliva drips to the base of this cage as it kind of almost pants at you. And you can see that many of these vines that are connecting some of these vials and containers and barrels and things in this room, there are also several of them that are coming out of the walls and even coming out of some of these vials and trailing along the floor and then going into the cage and like penetrating the flesh of this strange creature. And you can also see that wrapped around this creature's sort of head, big fat head stalk thing around its eye, are these like black vines with these bulbs that are glowing, pulsing with this blue glow. And it just sits there panting at you as this Treespawn sort of cowers in the corner.
Ugh.
Hmm.
Is this the Tree Lord?
No, I think this was. They were fairly specific. I think the Tree Lord is upstairs somewhere.
Okay. Interesting.
This looks like a pet of some sort.
As you
Does it have a
say this
mouth?
to each other before Yao Mei is able to speak, this Treespawn in the corner picks up a vial and like throws it at you at the door. It just like shatters at your feet. This
Ah.
bubbling black tar-like liquid comes out of it and begins sort of eating through the floor. And some of it splashes on you, but just only a couple of little spots. They kind of sting. It doesn't do any serious damage.
I'm gonna neutralize the enemy. I'm gonna.
Acquired.
What?
Go for it.
Okay. Wait, can I attack him?
Yeah, as you begin to generate this fire between, or however you generate it. How do you generate the fire? Is it in your hand or in your staff, or?
It's in my staff, and I wind it up.
As you begin to do that, you hear this voice in your mind, and it's very strange because it sounds like your voice, but it's like the voice that you would usually, you know, speak to yourself with. Your inner dialogue would usually be in this voice, but it seems to be accompanied by this deeper, darker, reverberating voice that is speaking in unison with your voice. And it just says, I wish to kill the Treespawn.
I wish to kill the Treespawn. I wish to kill the Treespawn.
So go ahead and give me an attack.
Good idea, Twig. Oh, Twig, you're a genius.
Nice. You can pretty quickly slay this Treespawn as it just collapses in the corner of the room. It picks up another vial, about to throw it at you just as it gets hit by this firebolt. And it just collapses and drops this vial on the ground and just turns into a pile of burning wood. And then, Yao Mei, you hear a voice in your mind, also in the sound of your own inner dialogue voice, but accompanied by this strange lower voice. And it says, I think we should free this creature. And seeing as you probably wouldn't think that yourself, give me a charisma save.
I was about to ask. Like, I don't think that's something Yao Mei would think to himself.
You feel a
Apparently it
powerful
is.
compulsion to pull out your sword and begin walking forwards and trying to open this cage.
Don't kill it, Yao Mei.
I speak aloud as I walk forward. I go, we should help this poor creature. We should help it.
Did we hear a voice?
No.
Yami, wait. Hold up. What are you doing?
Am I able to stop hearing Twig question me? If I understand him?
Yes, you... Oh yeah, let's see if you understand Twig. Oh!
Wait. My Savannah Common is 5.
Yeah, but minimum 10.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna start flashing.
Slow down, Yao Mei.
Hey, yeah, mate.
Okay.
I know you're eager. I know you're eager, but let's think this through first.
But it's stuck. We should
Yeah.
let it go. We did the same for the badger man, and the rabbit man.
Yeah, but
We
this
should help
one,
this thing.
And
I
what's
don't
this
like
thing?
these.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Dog, pet, dog, lord, man.
Vindaris, you hear your own voice in your head, accompanied by this deep, vibrating voice. It says, Yao Mei does make a good point. We freed the others. We should also free this poor creature. Give me a charisma save.
I love that it's slowly just infecting everyone.
Yao Mei, you've got a good point.
I know. Let's free it. I need your
Oh,
help.
wait, was it my point? I'm not sure now.
PowerPoint.
Wait, ready, what's happening?
Not sure.
I feel like this is not a good idea, but
Maybe-
I don't
Maybe
know.
we should wait a little bit, Vinda Sayame. Just, I don't like the look of all these vines connected to it.
Do we understand him?
I'm gonna.
He's wearing
Oh,
a
you've got
pendant.
the, you've
I'm
got
speaking
the
to that.
pendant.
What if
You
that
un-
works for the Treespawn?
So you're not charmed or possessed. You can listen to Reddy, your companion,
Yeah. So
and
once
respond.
once someone stops, I'll just kind of turn and look at him, and like my sword's in the air, and I'm like, but why? We helped the other two. You let them go. You gave him a dagger. Why not? Why not this?
This one I'm not quite as sure of its intentions.
Intentions.
Have you used the necklace
No, I'll give it a go now.
to talk to it?
I will
Unless
step
you want to
back.
give it a go.
I don't think you should give him a thing. I don't know.
Okay. I might hold on to it this time.
I will step back from the cage.
Hello there.
Reddy, as
Would you like some rations?
as you concentrate on this creature with the pendant, you feel this powerful surge of energy run through your body, and all of a sudden it is like you are looking out from this cage and looking into it at the same time. You can see yourself talking to you, and you can hear yourself talking, and there is almost like this echo, this feedback loop begins, and it builds and causes this intense pain and pressure inside your mind. And you feel completely taken over in this moment by just, you're practically blind, unable to focus on anything, and you just fall back towards the wall, towards the archway here, and collapse to the floor as you just, this kind of cacophony of psychic noise in your brain is overcome gradually by this repeating, free me. And it's like saying free me and free it, like at the same time, like we must free it. And you are charmed. You actually then feel extremely physically compelled to attempt to free this creature from this cage.
As he starts falling, by the way, and like sort of stumbling, I'll like try and catch him, and like I'll drop my sword for a second and just like hold him up and just be like, "You okay? You
all right.
good?
But you're right too. We have to free this creature.
Okay."
We can't let it be here.
Give me a charisma save at disadvantage, Reddy, to see how long this lasts, if you can kind of shake it off. Ooh.
Oh no.
You can actually barely even hear Yao Mei over this feedback loop. You can just, everything in the room disappears, and all you can see is just this one round green eye floating in the darkness, drawing you towards it.
Is he able to stand on his own at this point?
Yes, he stands up almost
Okay.
like a zombie as you're talking to him and steps forward towards this cage.
Okay, Yao Mei drop his sword.
I did, but I dropped it on the opposite side to where you are. I kind of threw it into the corner. And I will not let you go for it. It's my sword.
That's,
I will like reach back down to grab it again.
I start prying away the vines with my quarterstaff.
Well, perhaps luckily for everyone, it's quite difficult for you to make much progress with your quarterstaff.
That's Shillelagh.
Ah, no!
Cast Shillelagh?
Stop!
I was actually going to try and drag him back if I notice he's being weird about it.
Yeah. Yeah. You take one arm, I'll take the other arm.
And try and just take him out of the room.
Ready. Usually when I do PvP, I will let the target decide whether they want to play along with the roll or whether they just want
Unhand
to
me.
pass the roll. I'm not sure what to do in this particular situation. Do you... Would you like to fail or pass this save as a player?
I'd like to make the roll. Is that an option?
Yeah. I don't know if I have to reflect on what I should do in this kind of situation. I didn't really
What's
plan
going
this.
on in Reddy's head right now? Is he trying to feed, or is he just kind of just sees the green eye and that's
Yeah,
it?
you just see the green eye. Your mind is blank, or it's just filled with pain and noise.
Oh, maybe I just fail then.
Well, I mean, fail to be grappled and to resist the grapple being pulled
Yeah,
away.
that's what I mean. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you're unable
Whatever you
to even
think.
like make a judgment. Okay, well, I'll say that, especially since there's two people grabbing you, that they can probably just grab you and pull you back from the cage.
Yeah, I just want to like take him out of the room and kind of like almost around the corner a little bit, so like out of sight. Just for like a second, just to make sure he's okay, because he seemed real unsteady. And now he's being a bit weird about it, you know?
Ready, give me another charisma save.
Disadvantage or just...
I'd say that you need to see a creature to focus on it with the pendant. So, actually I'll say because of that, the feeling is, the feedback loop goes away as you're pulled out here, and you're able to recover yourself.
Oh. Don't talk to it.
Mindaros, get out here.
Yes.
Don't touch the cage.
Vindaros, give me a
No more.
charisma save as you hear
Okay.
yourself saying, "But I want to try my axe on these bars."
Mindaros,
My
help!
most powerful axe.
Oh man.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Can I use my inspiration?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Thank goodness for
74
inspiration.
charisma saves. Oh, that's not good enough either.
Here comes the big boy. He's got the big boy.
Get out here!
Yes. Free me. Jefferson's like, oh dear, what's going on? I don't think you guys should free that thing.
Jefferson, get out here!
Oh, he goes over and like tries to like grab Vindaros's arm, like to like stop him from swinging the axe. Vindaros.
I'm helping. I'm helping.
Yeah, I would actually. He doesn't want to definitely hurt his comrades. Like if he's getting in the way to swing,
He
I
wouldn't.
don't think
Yeah.
he would swing.
Yeah. Again, he's not charmed.
Oh, okay.
He's just hearing his own voice like think
Yeah.
this thing. So it only takes a moment like for somebody else to speak to Vindaros that like, you know, unless Vindaros is like the kind of guy that would just be like, nah, fuck it, I want to do what I want to do. But you did say that he was pretty strong-willed and that he when he got something in his mind, he would go through with it.
I did.
Look at the time and
If it helps, Yao Mei is calling for help at this point because he can see that Retty's kind of come back to himself and he's like a bit more normal and he's like warning us not to do the thing.
Okay.
So I'm kind of just like, I'm getting quite desperate if he's not coming out.
He definitely won't hurt his friends in the process of doing that.
Yeah.
Though.
Come out here, guys. I think we should get out of here.
You needed.
Did you hear it? I heard it in my head. Twig.
Twig.
Wait. As just before Twig leaves, he's gonna take this grey blanket or whatever it was, this grey sheet, and try and drape it over this cage.
What am I doing? Why am I doing this?
Why am I? What?
You were able to finish the action though as you drape this sheet over the cage.
Huh. What? That's so weird.
And Jefferson kind of grabs you by the arm. Oh dear, come on, let's get out of here.
Oh yeah, yes.
Jefferson points his wand at this door and closes the door. And as you're leaving though, you know, you take a glance around this room. And you see among all of these strange liquids and potions and tinctures and pots and pans and things, you see something that looks like a potion of healing. And you also see some tools, some alchemist tools, and you see several other things that look like potions that have sigils inscribed on the outside of them, perhaps some magical looking potions. You think that this room may contain a variety of different substances that might be quite useful to you, and I'll let you digest that information over the week.
Oh my god, what a run of bad luck right at the end.
spooky.
This is the perfect time to play a game like this. The month of October.
Oh yeah.
Creepy.
All right.
Awesome.
I'll give you some
Oh my god.
good XP. Did a good job.
Here we go.
What? All right.
Retty,
Oh,
no.
nice.
You need to keep that for next week, and we're gonna go back into the room.
We need to consider everything Retty says very carefully.
I don't believe a fucking word anymore.
I'm your leader.
Is that Jack?
All right. You can all have 1250 XP, and Vindaros. What session is this? What are we up to? 23?
24.
24. Okay, nice. So you still get some catch-up XP as well. Another 101 Dalmatians. There you go.
Thank you.
And yeah.
And
That
then,
was so good. I can't believe we were all taken by it. Oh my god.
I mean, that's funny. I was totally ready to free it before it's told us to free it.
Luckily, the cage is like pretty difficult to open. It'd take like a good few hacks, like even with Vindaros's axe.
Thank goodness for that. Oh my god.
Treespawn not have brains? Like, cause...
We've got to do an autopsy.
I think they do.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah,
do you-
they would have
how do you capture
viney,
this thing?
rooty brains. You would have, you would know that because you've splattered a few of their heads open.
Yeah, it's a couple in half.
Yeah, I was genuinely thinking about what the insides would look like, but I didn't want to ask because that seems a lot grotesque. Like maybe too grotesque.
Never.
But yeah, possible potion or potions of healing. Other potions in there. Looks like some valuable loot. All kinds of valuable treats in there.
Well, hopefully, Twig covering the cage with a sheet will have helped.
I'm sure that'll help.
I'm sure it's all we needed. It's just like when you go to bed and you pull the blanket up over your head and you're like, no monsters can get me in here because I'm under my blanket and it's safe. Right? It's just the other way.
Agreed.
Well, it did work. We all grew up and weren't killed by monsters, presumably because of the sheets. That's what I always
Front of my bed
assumed.
never ate me.
No, that's just confirmation bias. All the ones that died.
The ones that died are anomalies and should not be counted because they left their foot out or something. Oh god. I really wish we could have taken a break, but I was so worried about taking one.
Rest.
You mean a rest?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like in this place for an hour, it's true. It's pretty.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
3 sessions on this dungeon so far. I made it pretty big.
Another 3 to go.
Do you remember?
I thought we got to those like the caged heron when he said there's a like at the top of the stairs, you don't know what's up there. I thought it was gonna say it just like keeps on going up, like never stops.
Just forever.
And you're just like letting us keep going up.
Oh, you know what that song's called, right? Stairway to Heaven. And if we keep going, Yao Mei's probably gonna die.
Stairway to
Maybe
hell.
it's like magic faraway tree business. Like if we get to the top, there's like a cloud that leads us to another world.
like a beanstalk. There's just like a giant up there.
I'm down. Let's do it. Let's make friends with the giant. Become their god. Again.
But yeah, I think like it was probably like 5 sessions ago where I was like, there's probably only about 6 sessions left in this season.
Yeah, I thought about that. I'm like,
I think that was like 10 ago.
nah.
That was stupid. We've still got a few to go. I hope that's okay with everyone. Hope you didn't make plans for your, I don't know, for the end of the year,
Christmas.
because we're playing on Christmas.
Lunch. Fuck off. I'm playing D&D, guys.
New Year's Eve. If it's a Thursday, it's on.
It's a Wednesday.